Hamilton had to put a statement out.
Yeah, I sent him that.
All right, welcome everybody to On the Porch. We have a little technical situation, but we got it all fixed now, and we're live at Meyers Lighthouse here for the Phillies game, and the Phillies lead it 2-0. So when we're not live, the Phillies win. If they lose, you can blame us. That's the way this rock and rolls here. For the people that are here, you guys just hang out, watch the game. We're just going to talk nonsense pretty much the whole time here, and you guys can play along if you hear something we say, you agree or disagree. You can chime in. This is well, Doug's really angry right now, so we'll introduce him last.
Yeah, because Casty's not in the lineup. That's why I'm angry.
Nick Earnshaw, Dougie Fresh, I'm Mike Gill. Thanks, everybody, for stopping out and hanging out on the porch with us. We usually do this on my back porch, but Meyers Lighthouse invited us to do the show live here today. So basically the concept is we're watching the Phillies game here with you guys watching it behind us, and we'll have a little fun, have a nice cold beer. My favorite beer here, by the way, is the Hole-in-One. So if you like the Hole-in-One, that would be my recommendation. If you like a little lighter side, I did take a picture of the menu here so I can find out what they have on tap today. But I'm going to go with a middle of the day IPA. Midday IPA. Is that what you're drinking there? It's a little on the lighter side, right? All right. Hole-in-One is a nice hazy midday IPA. Now, if I know my friend Doug here, he's going to need something here.
Oh, yeah.
There is a pumpkin beer, which would be up his alley, right?
Yeah, I'm a pumpkin, all right.
We've also got Alex on the he's doing all the social media today, and he said he wants to try the pumpkin beer as well, so we'll get him a pumpkin beer. So once this game kind of gets rocking and rolling, we will partake with all the people out there. So Phillies are up 2-0. Bryce Harper hit a home run to get the thing off the ground here. And you got Jesus Luzardo. Alex, why don't we throw up the pitching matchup there? It's Jesus Luzardo today is taking on Sandy Alcantara. Now, Sandy Alcantara obviously has had his problems this year, but he's usually pitched well against the Phillies.
I was told Alcantara was the guy I wanted to go after. You know, could we make a deal to bring in an Alcantara before we had Luzardo?
Well, yeah, they went after a Miami pitcher. They go out and get Luzardo. So you got to pick one there, Doug. Come on, man.
I would rather had Alcantara.
Now, here's the video from last night's game. They're showing it here. Has
TV.
Anybody seen this whole situation with the woman who with the foul ball?
Karen?
The Karen? Phillies
Yeah.
Karen,
Well,
right?
I mean, I don't like to use that term. I mean, that's a harsh name if you have that name. I really feel bad for those people. But the woman went over and yelled at the gentleman for taking the foul ball. Now, here's the question I have. How many people would have given the ball back? Like, who would have said, yeah, take the ball? Or would you have said, no, you're not getting that ball back? Would you have given the ball back?
To the guy that took the ball? No chance.
Would you have given it to the woman with the skunk hair?
No chance. No chance. And it's simple because you're in an environment, you're in Miami, and we've seen when the
They're
Phillies
all
used
Phillies
to be,
fans, though.
Yeah, but we've seen, like, when the Phillies used to be bad. Remember the vet? Like, you could have a ball bounce into a section next to you. There's a mad scramble.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a skill in its own. The Eagles recruit for people diving over the seats to get the ball.
But would you have buckled under the pressure
Heck
and
no.
said to her, all right, lady, take the ball and get out of here?
No. And he took it out of his son's glove.
Yes,
no way. Once it's in the kid's glove, no way. No way does she get the ball. In no circumstance would I have given up the ball.
Well,
but it worked out for him.
It did.
It worked out great
So
for
that's
him.
the thing. Now knowing what you now know, did you see the added wrinkle? Did anybody see the added wrinkle to this? All right. So yesterday, Harrison Bader gave a signed bat to the kid. It was his birthday. The Marlins gave him a whole, thing. Today, Marcus Lemonis, who is the CEO of Camping World and Bed Bath & Beyond, gave the family World Series tickets and a free RV camper. They said Dad of the Year, hashtag Dad of the Year. So now, are you giving the ball to the woman or are you keeping it?
In the moment, I'm still – well, now this situation might change people's perception going forward. I still think I'm keeping
That's
the
what
ball.
I'm saying. Now, hindsight, now knowing that you could end up with an RV and World Series tickets, aren't you giving the ball back to the lady and saying, all right, lady?
I'm not giving up the ball. No way. No way I'm giving up the ball. It's a mad scramble every time. And by the way, no one goes to Miami Marlins games. That whole row was empty. So he got there quick. He ran down, got it for his son. I love that. That's fantastic. And you always give the kid the ball. Always give the kid the ball. every time.
Well, I'll tell you what. I was at a spring training game years ago. We were in Dunedin where the Blue Jays play, and they didn't have seats. It was like bleachers, like metal bleachers. So the ball would just start rattling around. Yeah. And my buddy Doug, a different guy named Doug, but they're all jerks. Guys named Dougs are all jerks. And this guy elbowed a little kid to take the ball, and we bust his stones to this day. Like, you elbowed that little kid for the foul ball.
It's ridiculous.
Right? I mean, would you do that?
Oh, God.
Are you throwing bows?
No.
You saw him throw those headsets, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know it's in them.
I tossed the headset. I didn't throw the headsets.
Yeah.
Arm looked better than Cassie out there and right.
By the way, Bader's on base here. Stotts up to the plate.
No, I think Bader struck out.
Well, somebody's on base.
Am I correct on that, Alex?
Bader's out? Oh, inning's over. Sorry. We're on a little bit of a delay here. So,
we're behind.
Sorry.
It's all right.
All right, well.
There is a runner on first. There was a runner on first. All right.
Well, give us a chance to go grab some of the libations.
Real quick while we're here, so if anybody out there has never tried, we want to thank our friends over at Squares and Fairs in Summers Point. If you haven't had one of these Squares and Fairs peaches yet, my man Dom hooked us up today. And what is he saying?
He's put motion in me. It's all good. You're good.
Squares and Fairs, New Jersey Avenue, Summers Point. Wait till you see this bad boy here, all right? I know you're looking for this pizza. Look at this bad boy. Wow.
Whoa. Whoa. That's serious. Give it a little tilt up, Mike Gill. Look at that. Nice.
That's what you're looking for today on a Saturday afternoon. This is the premier spot right down in this area right here if you're looking for a pizza. It is a square-cut pizza. Dom made it with love.
And it goes great with some Meyers brews side by side on the screen.
He won't stop talking. It's not a Detroit style. No, it's just like a square focaccia bread that he does it on.
Now, are you guys going corner? When you have like a Sicilian-type square pizza, is the corner the best part of the pizza? What? See? Corner's the best part.
Yeah, of course.
You got to go corner.
Yeah. Corner.
Got to go corner.
Yeah, got to go corner.
Where?
All right.
Gino's in Chicago.
All right.
Okay.
The corner's the best.
If I'm in the Chicago, this is in Summers Point. In Summers Point, you know where Charlie's is? Right across the street. It was the old laundromat there years, and they basically gutted the laundromat and made it. So the story of the guy is he was making the pizzas out of his house, and it was like you had to go online and order the pizza. And there were certain times that, like, hey, Sunday at noon, we'll make the pizza, and that's when you can get it. So apparently somebody got angry and kind of, like, said something. So he went and started his own business, and now you have to go on the website. You have to order it online and all that stuff. And, you know, he says, like, these are the pickup times. Friday night at 7 o'clock, Friday night at 7:20, you know, stuff like that. So it's still a, but it's worth it. The pizza's pretty good. Yeah. All right. I'm a little bit delayed over there, but hey,
it's all right.
You know.
It's all right.
All right.
Look at Doug over there.
Yeah.
He needs a beer.
Let's go.
He's going to need a beer.
The master just throwing things in the middle of something and making it hey, let's just hit this button.
Hey, it's usually what happens on the porch, right?
Hey, you never know what's going
to happen on the
people
porch.
Swinging by, dropping off drinks. Like,
yeah.
Maybe we should turn the speaker on, order a beer from here.
Yeah, we could order a beer from here. That'd be nice.
Well, we'll
just yell it out.
So we got Luzardo going today. So, of course, the question every time, last night you had a Sanchez pitch. You don't have to really talk about Sanchez because you know he's going to be the number one. But right now I'm going Suarez number 2.
Okay. So you're going Sanchez, Suarez, and then who's starting game 3?
The rest of the way, I'm going to battle it out to see if Walker Buehler impresses me. Does Nola settle in over the last couple of weeks? Right now, I'm out on Nola. He would not make my roster.
We had Bob Cooney on from NBC Sports Philly today. He said Nola's still in the rotation. Thompson's confident in him. They're still going to keep him in there. They want to see how he progresses through September.
I got to think Nola's 3. He's the only one that has
I think if he pitches, he's not 3, he's 2. If he's in the rotation, he's 2.
They're going to split it up. They would split it up during the series, most likely.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
I
don't think you can afford in that situation to
what if
potentially
Luzardo
go
has,
down?
like, an unbelievable September? And, like, you
everybody
can't
out there watching, who's your number 2 right now? Let us know. Hit the comments, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Let us know who's your number 2 right now. That's what, it's going to be a conversation. But right now, we know the Phillies are going to make the playoffs. Last night, by the way, lost in the sauce of the NFL starting was the Dodgers lost again last night, and the Phillies are now 4 ahead of the Dodgers for that number 2 spot in the playoffs, which is pretty amazing. So it looks like the Phillies, if they can just play some good baseball the rest of the way here, are going to be that number 2 seed, which gets them out of that wild card round. So that's big.
Yeah. If they can get out of that wild card round, have that bye again, and take advantage of it, take advantage of the bye. Seriously.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree that you take advantage of the bye and you don't have to pitch. You can kind of set your pitching up to where you have your 1, your 2, and your 3. You don't have to worry about pitching in the wild card round and then, all that stuff.
Yep. So with Luzardo, because the thing is, Nola doesn't have the stuff to come out of the pen. He just doesn't have that type of stuff. He doesn't throw that all that hard. By
the way, a double for
Weimer.
Double for the Marlins.
So
I disagree with that. I think Luzardo's stuff plays very well out of the pen.
No, Nola's stuff doesn't play well out of the pen. Not Luzardo.
Yeah.
Luzardo, I would rather have him come out of the pen, but Nola not at all. I wouldn't trust him out of the pen whatsoever.
No, he just, he's more of a guy who hits his spots.
Yes, he's a pitcher.
Yeah,
he's an actual pitcher when he does hit his spots.
What do you think of these Marlins uniforms?
They're not the worst I've seen.
Oh, God.
They're the worst you've seen?
These are terrible. I think I like the Phillies. The helmet's terrible.
The hat?
I think I like the 305 area code.
Social media Alex over there is he's saying the hats are awesome. You don't like? Oh, you
No,
don't like
he
the
doesn't
hats.
like the hats.
See, I like the hats. The 305, I think that's cool. The area code?
No, I like the 305, but I don't like the rest of it.
You don't like the pink?
No, I don't mind the pink. I don't like the fact that it's half pink, half blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've
There's a
seen
strikeout.
worse. There you go. All right, Luzardo ended the second.
Get out of the inning. Are we lined up now, or like?
Yeah.
Well, we
we're
just
good.
saw the strikeout there.
Yep, we're lined up.
Okay.
We're all lined up now. Look at that.
All right. So we got 2-0 to score. End of the second.
Doug's setting up some cameras. All types of stuff going on. Get down to Meyers Lighthouse.
All right, we're back on the porch. Dougie Fresh is getting beers for us. What'd you order?
I got the pumpkin beer.
All right, I went middle of the day.
Middle of the day.
Yeah. We're going to test those out for the third inning, as we always do. The brew inning, the third inning. The brew inning, the third inning. And fourth inning, we're going to go Squares and Fairs Pizzas. Thanks again to Dom for the pizzas there. Bang. We showed everybody that on the pizza there, but we're going to have we'll sample the slice.
Look at Doug.
Sample the slice in the fourth.
Beautiful.
All right, back to the top of the order. Here's Schwarbaum.
By the way, Schwarber jersey today.
I like it. Better than the Cassie jersey.
Do you like the Philly tuxedo I got going? We got the Phillies jersey, Eagles hat.
Yeah, I'm out on the.
I got all the uniforms you hate.
No, I'm out on the cross
Cross-pollination?
Eagle Philly gear at the same time, I'm out. It doesn't match.
I know you're out. I know it doesn't match, but it's the Philly tuxedo.
Yeah, it's a bad look.
It's a great look.
Like when are you for the guy who shows up to a Phillies game wearing a Flyers jersey?
Yeah, but I have the whole thing on. I got the Phillies jersey on. The Eagles played. They won. I'm representing everybody.
There's no need today. The Eagles don't play.
Yeah, but they won on Thursday. We haven't been on the air on the porch since they won.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't go with the cross.
I'm crossing
I'm
over.
a big, you got to match.
I agree.
Yeah,
but
you got a Kelly green hat with a baby blue jersey and maroon. Like the colors wheel you're throwing here is not conducive to saying matching.
True, but that's the point of the Philly tuxedo. You wear all the teams.
You don't have all the teams. If you had all
I
four
multiple
on,
teams.
If you had all four on, then I would say, okay, that's something.
Like it's like I'm doing a double dip today.
Yeah.
Like if you're double dipping, that's what's going on.
I got you. Yeah, I'm out.
By the way, Schwarber in the leadoff spot just brings back great memories. Loved him in the leadoff spot, but Turner's been great this year, so I have no complaints.
Turner had 4 hits last night. Thank you, sir. Middle of the day.
Middle of the day.
What we're rolling with here today. We're going to be doing some pizza review stuff here. We're going to be grabbing some other stuff happening throughout the show today. 2-0 Phils. Schwarber's up.
Yeah. He's batting 158 they put up on the screen in his last few games.
Yeah.
Not great.
No, and he hit the 4 home runs the one night. Then he
Since
struck
then?
out whatever it was, 3, 6. He had 8 strikeouts in the 3 games after that.
Yep.
So no Turner today. Turner had 4. This is where everybody gets mad, right? You had 4 hits one night, then you don't play the next night. And then it's like, well, he's not going to get 4 hits every single day. That's the day you don't play, when you had 4 hits the night before, right?
Yeah.
Are you for or against that? Are you one of those guys that says, he had 4 hits last night, why don't you play him again?
Listen, it's pitching matchup. It's a night that you're seeing the baseball well, and then the next night you face a Cy Young Award winner, and what are you going to do? But I'll tell you, as nice as it is here, check out this view. So cornhole and beautiful picnic table set up out there. Got people throwing the bags around. I mean, sun setting.
Yeah.
Only here at Meyers.
We're going to be rolling in some little special guest here, a very well-known gentleman here in the next inning or so. We'll have some more surprises and fun. Look at the cornhole. Can you throw some bags there?
Yeah.
Earnshaw, are you the bag thrower?
Yes.
What about a little ping pong back there, it looks like?
Oh.
Yep.
Hey, beer pong?
Well, that table right there, I think, the table that we're using, I think is the beer pong.
It's the beer pong.
Table. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And then they got the ring toss. You want to do the ring toss? You got that going on. You've got a whole bunch of fire pit. We came out here one night last fall, and they had the fire pits out here with the music. They had the guy playing the music in the little fire pit, and there was 8 of us sitting around the fire pit there. That was a heck of a good time.
Always a good time when you're throwing the bean bags around, throwing a couple back.
By the way, they do have
comes back
Max
to life.
Cafe here today with the food truck. So if you're looking to do something for the rest of this game, you got time to come down here. They got the mini golf, too. That's the big thing. We forgot. We got the corner, but they got the mini golf course, too. That's the fun part
So much to
about
do.
here, yeah.
Gosh.
Everybody, we had the great Joe Wechter, former WIP producer, was here
I
earlier
wish it had
today.
the Fred Flintstone toes.
Yeah. Yep. He was here earlier. We were talking. He's like, man, every time someone comes here for the first time, they always said, number 1, man, I didn't know this place was here. And number 2, this place is awesome.
Yeah.
So it is it's a really cool spot. I've been here a bunch of times. We did a fundraiser here last summer for my baseball team.
I was here. I was here for that. That was the first time I was here. I was like, whoa.
It was really crowded.
So you talk about the kid in the baseball. Gill, remember the kid that traded me the signed helmet?
Oh, my gosh. That's right.
Yeah. So I won in a raffle. It was a movie prop from
Jerry
Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
And I had a Cleveland Browns replica helmet. It wasn't nothing great. But then there was a movie prop. It was the Arizona Cardinal helmet. And
from Jerry Maguire?
Yeah. And the kid's like, hey, my dad's the biggest Browns fan. Can I trade you this helmet for that? And so what did I do? I went to the dad, and I'm like, hey, listen. I go, he's asking me to trade him for this helmet. He's claiming that you're a Browns fan. I'm like, but I'm told that this is a movie prop, true or false? And he goes, I want the Browns helmet. I was like, all right. But,
the dad was like the trainer or for the Ravens and the car. He had been working in the NFL for a bunch of teams. He was like a physical trainer. So
good to know people.
Yeah. that's where we got all that. He donated them for prizes, and I said, "Where'd you get all that?" He said, he worked for the Ravens, the Browns, the Cardinals. So Bohm walked. Here's Harper. Now Harper homered the last time he was up, boys. We got to get Harper going here.
Center field, dead center.
Dead center field.
I want to. We got a bunch of topics on the list today that we're going to get into, but third inning, the beer inning. I got middle of the day IPA. That's what we're going with. All middle of the day. You went pumpkin beer?
Yes.
And what'd you go?
I went with middle of the day IPA, and our producer Alex went with pumpkin.
Social media, Alex.
Social media, Alex.
We got to get him some love. Dude, you should just jump on. Put yourself on the stream. You have the webcam.
Everything else has been a total wreck. You might as well just just put one earphone on. That'll be better.
Listen, not everybody can show up, go to makeup, and then just put the headset on. And it's like, hey, everything should work.
All right, calm down. Everybody, calm down there.
I'm gonna need to go throw some cornhole. Look, I want to go out there. Hell,
Doug's gonna go out and have a beer. He's like,
I'm going to get the Casty jersey.
Oh, we got one down.
Runner on first, one out, 3-1 count.
I said to Wechter when I said, "Do you know how to do like the technical parts here?" And he's like, a little bit, like, in terms of like audio, that side of it, but the video part, he's like, not really.
I got a chance to work with Wechter for a little while.
I worked with him in 1998.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about that? I worked with him, I guess, 24 years later. I was teaching him how to make graphics.
Yeah.
I was working with him.
Wow.
Yeah.
I taught Wechter how to make a graphic.
Little backwards K. Yeah,
Harper's.
He said he was using the Canva.
I don't know who's more twisted. If you're looking at Harper's reaction, but if you would have seen her producer, Alex, you would have thought he was on the DraftKings live line what pitch he was taking.
So we were at spring training this year, and they used the
ABS.
The ABS.
Yep.
I don't know why the players would be against it. Like,
I don't know either.
I just can't figure it out.
Oh! He just got back. Pick off play there.
We got a little bike tour coming in here? What's going on over here?
I don't know.
It looks like you got a bike tour.
Look at that.
Where are they riding
bikers. Legitimate bikers.
No, not like Harleys.
No, I know, but like on your bike.
Yeah. That was a close play at first base, by the way. So Real Muto comes up.
JT.
That's the one thing about we were talking about in this lineup that we were talking about on the radio the other day is you got JT hitting 4 and Marsh hitting 5. That doesn't feel like a World Series lineup to me in the middle of the lineup, but do they have enough depth to kind of compensate for that? So, all right, JT grounds out. We head to the bottom of the third, 2-0 Phils. We'll be back with more on the porch.
Oh.
Love them.
All right, we're back on the porch here at Meyers Lighthouse in Ocean View. And you can see the window over there, everybody ordering. JJ, Brian Booth on the bar today. They're on the 1s and 2s. You got the indoor, outdoor. One on the pavilion, Dougie Fresh, Nikki E, Nikki Nuggs, Mike Gill. And we got a special guest on the Wildwood legend, but Pitt Panther, which makes him a
mortal enemy.
Enemy.
Let's go,
some
Dub
way.
V. Billy Osborne's in the house today.
What's
A
up, gentlemen?
multiple-time Hall of Famer, Wildwood High, but Pitt Panthers what sticks out the most. We just happen to be seeing. You don't see Wildwood royalty in Ocean View too often.
Yeah.
Well, I had a pretty interesting day today already, and my one son plays up in Bentley. That's why I'm representing his shirt here. They play Westchester today. My other son is playing at Rutgers. Both of them are, they're doing great. And I said to you guys, I got this thing I got to do with my buddy Mike. And is that the guy, the West Virginia guy? Yeah, that's him.
He's got it on today, too.
Yeah, I know. I knew what he was doing. I got a couple surprises for him. Don't worry.
He showed up with a bag.
Yeah, you don't think I came up and a bat and a bat.
And a bat.
In case he got rowdy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Great to see you guys.
Yeah. Billy played for the Pitt Panthers football, baseball, and you said a little basketball too.
Played
I
basketball.
know basketball. You hooped it up in high school. I didn't know you hooped it up in college
Yeah,
too.
well, interesting. My senior year in high school, I was recruited to the Naval Academy by football, basketball, and baseball, and the basketball coach was Paul Evans. And my sophomore year at Pitt, he got the job.
Wow.
And they lost a bunch of guys to Prop 48, so I got a call one day in my dorm. I thought it was my buddies pranking me because they always teased me I was playing baseball. He's like, hey, can you come out and play basketball? I'm like, huh? I'm in the middle of football season. So he explained some things, and I got the okay. So after the football season, I went and played basketball, and that's the year the Pitt won their first Big East. And one of my best friends in the world right now is Charles Smith,
Oh yeah.
who was a great basketball player.
He had a really good sequence with the Knicks.
I remember that sequence. and the other guy.
You got to find that video.
Yeah, and the other guy I keep in touch with is
The
Coach-
Charles Smith Knicks. Look that up.
Yeah.
Charles Smith Knicks.
Social media, Alex is on it.
Missed layup.
Yeah.
50 missed layups in one.
And I got a little backstory from that too with Coach Evans, but
What do you need to hit like a certain amount of rebounds per
right
game?
for a bonus. But Coach Calipari and I are really good friends too, and I keep in touch with him, and he's down in Arkansas right now, and he and I, Charles and I tried to get him the job at Pitt when Jamie
Dixon
was leaving. Anyway,
Yeah.
So anyway, a little backstory, but yeah, it's great to see you guys.
Yeah.
Great to be here up in Ocean View.
You ever been here?
No, I've never been here. It's pretty cool.
This place is awesome. This is,
Nice.
it's a newer brewery. They just had their anniversary. And by the way, the beer that they made was the anniversary IPA, which is one of my favorite beers that they had here. I don't know that they're still making it. They made it special for that anniversary day. But by the way, Lizardo's dealing 5 Ks.
A little revenge game on the mound in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta like it. They seem to hit this guy,
Alcantara,
They seem to hit him pretty good. Obviously, they jumped out on, in the beginning of the game too again, but for some reason they hit him pretty well, even though he's a Cy Young Award winner.
Yeah, they've always seemed to. You're right. It's like Alcantara's always been like, and the Phillies have always had their problems with the Marlins,
Yeah.
but it was
Yep.
like the one guy they did, perform well against
Yep.
was him. Got to get the.
He struggled a little bit this year, but
He's been terrible this year.
even during the Cy Young year, the Phillies were able to get to him a couple of times.
So my mother came out with some friends, and I gave them the squares and fairs, and she almost passed out like this. She was like, "Can I can." I was like, "Yeah, have a slice and bring them over
Bring a
there."
slice.
You haven't had this place, the squares and fairs pizzas? It's off the board.
Really, I've heard about this. I've never had a slice of a phenomenal.
Now,
Oh,
now
no.
is the corner the go-to?
I'm going to go for that.
Is the corner the go-to? When you have a square pizza, do you
Yeah.
go corner?
Who
It's
says
nice
no to that
it's
though?
nice
That's
I-
like
couple
some
people. No, a
That's like
couple
some-
people said no.
That's like saying they would take a flat over a drum.
No, it's not.
Right?
No, it's not.
On a wing.
No, the right way is the
Come on.
flat. The wrong way is the drum.
One with the flat.
No, you go drum.
I go whatever is available. But
Whatever.
I like
Whatever's
the
to
drum.
stay
I like the
neutral.
drum too. It's bigger, but yeah, but that pizza, I do like the corners on that
Yeah,
too
see?
for sure.
See?
But I won't pass up the next one in either.
Oh, we got to 1, 2, 3 inning, right?
Yeah,
right.
1, 2,
Find
3.
Charles Smith.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get it on the comeback. All right.
Oh, now I'm not going to hear from my buddy Charles.
He Jay Fox, he says you have to match the hat and the jersey. Can't do maroon hat with the red jersey.
It's called the Philly tuxedo.
Terrible.
Come on.
He said terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Foxy, you're wrong on that one, man. I went Philly tuxedo today. I thought I was going to get praise. I'm getting ripped. Getting ripped today for the Philly
I got a red
tuxedo.
hat too for you.
Nah, I'm staying in it. I got to stay in the uniform.
All right.
I got to stay in uniform.
It's actually I love this Phillies hat. It's my old man.
By the way,
I love that.
got a little Marshy going there. What do you think, man? Marsh has been rocking and rolling here.
He went deep again recently. And,
Last night, he
yeah.
hit a moonshot last night.
Phenomenal. It was like 410. I mean,
Yeah.
somebody else went deep.
Were
too.
you a righty or a lefty?
I was a righty.
Okay, so everybody wants to say, like, oh, you got to start hitting him against lefties, but, like, he just can't hit lefties. Like, you can't just throw him out there against lefties all of a sudden or what?
It's tough. And it looks like Topper's got his righty-lefty lineup. You know, when they have a lefty in there, they bring in Casti and right. They bring in they put Wilson in left last time, and they put our new guy out in center. So they had 3 righties.
Bader.
Yeah, they put
Bader's been awesome.
Well,
unbelievable. So
we
they
got
had
to
3
get your
righties.
take. Soon as Dougie Fresh is back here, I want to
Okay.
get your take on Castellanos here.
Yeah, I've been watching these guys. I mean, I'm a big Phillies fan. I have a bunch of buddies that we watch, and we text every night. So we're all on top of these guys.
Yeah.
And Cassie, I know they said, I was reading something yesterday, they said he's being much better, he's handling this much better now when he's been sitting against righties.
Yeah.
I wonder what his average is. We have to find out what his average is against righties. I'm sure it's not great, but
There's a base
There
hit
you
and a
go.
run
there you
scored.
go.
All right.
3-0, baby. 3-0.
3-0.
3-0.
There's a righty on a righty. Funny, was he 1 for 5 the other night? He had 4 Ks or 3 Ks and a home run.
Yeah.
A bomb.
It's just so hard for, like, we're all right-handed.
Yeah.
Trying to, like, why righties on righties don't have the same problem as lefties on lefties, and the lefties just have that natural movement to their pitches that the righties generally don't have. Because righties see right. I always explain it as when you're a kid growing up, you face right-handers like 95% of the
100%. I
time.
was gonna say the
So
same
you're
thing, yep.
used to facing righties,
Yep.
and then when you do face a lefty, you're not facing a major league quality lefty.
Correct.
You know, that's a big difference.
And we're talking major quality, like a nice curve, and it comes in on you, and you have that fastball that has movement, it tails away from you.
Yeah,
Growing up, I'd much rather face a righty.
me too.
I mean, seriously,
yeah.
I'd face
I
a
hated
righty.
facing lefties
I
as a
know.
right-handed hitter.
Yeah, when I played, I would rather face a right and a lefty any day of the week.
And it's because
Yeah.
we don't see the lefty. So when you saw the
exactly right.
lefty, it
Yep.
felt weird.
Yeah, the spin's coming out, the
Yep.
fastball.
Hide the ball better.
It's almost like they throw a screwball every time you pitch the fastball.
yeah, right.
By the way, we're going to have to pan the crowd here at some point. This place is jumping
Packed.
right now. Look at this, man. I mean, they got
Golf.
the picnic tables are full. They got the mini golf going. They've got the
The window,
Cornhole.
when I went to get the beer and I went to get a chair, I had a dog even go in there. You got dogs around here, too. They got dogs, they got kids, they got grown-ups. And it's
Can't
actually
beat
pretty-
it.
No, you can't beat it.
Good vibes.
Really good vibes. And it's tucked back, too, so if you're on Route 9, you may not catch it. You may blink and go right past
turn
it.
at the lighthouse. You know what's
Yeah.
funny? You say that, Ozzy. I come because when I come, I go down 17 and then come back up.
Yes.
And I'm kind of moving, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, there's a lighthouse. I'm like, I don't see it.
And when you said lighthouse, I'm like, is this by water? I couldn't remember what it was. I'm looking at it. Route 9. I'm like,
Well, I
there's
tell
no
all the
water out
people,
there.
I don't know if you remember this. When I was a
There we
kid,
go.
growing up, there's a base hit.
There you go.
So when I was a kid growing up, all this area right here, where all the AstroTurf is,
Yep.
these were all the batting cages.
That's right, the Shoreview batting cage.
That's right here. This
That's
was the
it.
batting, and then the mini golf course, and then they had the batting cages. I came
Yes,
here for
I
the
came
batting
here, too.
cages all the time when I was a kid. So these were all the batting cages right here when we were kids. So
Yeah, you're right.
if you're watching today, stop out. If you can't make it out, make a note to come out and let everybody know. Hey, that was pretty cool that you had the On the Porch guys out here.
Now,
Speaking of that, I got a question.
go ahead.
Kepler. He had a bomb yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was like 410 on the tank, upper deck in Miami. And it was like his 15th home run of the season or something like that. I mean, it was almost like that kind of snuck up on me. It was like a quiet 15.
he's had a good
Yeah.
August.
Yeah, I
he
was
had a good
surprised,
month
right?
of August. It's like you trade for Harrison Bader and it elevated Marsh, elevated Kepler, elevated all these
think
guys
I
except for
really cast him.
Castellanos. Everybody but Castellanos was elevated when Bader got here. Now, what do you make of Bader? Should they play him in center field every day? I think they should.
They
I think
are.
he should play-
I
I
think
know,
I like
but
him.
at first they weren't.
I like him, and I know every once in a while they'll put Marsh in center when they face a particular righty that he has problems with, and they want to go with their all lefty lineup. So I see that, give him a break every now and then. But I think right now he's probably playing 90% of the time.
Yeah,
in center.
leave him in
I
there.
think they got
Leave
to the
him.
point right where I think they were easing into this, and then all of a sudden they pulled the Band-Aid off and said, all right, Bader's the guy, Marsh is in left, and Kepler and Castellanos, you guys are going to platoon in right field. Now, he did say the other night he wasn't committal to Castellanos playing today, and he's not. This is the third straight game he's not playing. But he did say against the Mets lefties, he'll be in the lineup.
There you go.
So you would see Kepler will be out. So basically, they're platooning, which I think is the way to go. I mean, Castellanos has been terrible, and you would know this, Ozzy. Like if you're pitching, I don't want Nick Castellanos playing right field if I'm pitching. I need a better outfielder out there.
Yeah, and it's a shame too because it's crazy because his outfield play has gotten better. And where does that say? Where did it come from, right?
He has gotten
the
better.
Eye test.
Since he first came over board, he's worked his tail off. But he's still probably a C.
Tick, 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 tick.
And he doesn't cover a lot of ground out there.
No, that's
the problem. He doesn't make errors.
No.
He just can't get the balls that like other guys would get to.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. And his arm's okay. I mean, it's not great, but it's okay. I think I'm really surprised at how bad Major League outfielders' arms are in the whole. Can't even get to majors with arms like that. But yeah, so your point, and they even platoon in the infield now. So they got
Sosa and
Stott playing third and second. So the only guys that are really playing, if you figure, is JT, Harp, Turner, and Schwarb as DH. That's your
Bohm's
four.
playing every day, though.
Bohm's not playing every day, yeah. But the other day, that's right. Well, he was playing second base. That's right. So, yeah.
Ooh, what do we got? What do we got on this?
Safe.
He's safe.
Sosa's safe.
And
he
Sosa,
beat that.
I think I heard Sosa from here because, he's a cheerleader. When he goes down the bases, he yells safe, he yells out.
Oh, he's safe.
He's safe.
Yep.
He looks safe.
Yeah,
He is safe.
Look at safe.
Not even close. Safe.
People here think he's safe, too?
Safe? Is that what we think? Safe?
Oh, that's not even close. He's safe.
By a mile.
No doubt.
Safe.
They
There you
challenged
go.
that?
Great job, Topper.
The Phillies did, yeah. Phillies challenged that.
I can't believe they called him out.
Nobody out either. Bases loaded.
Here we go.
That's where you can take over.
He's at the bottom of the lineup now. It's been producing, so
Yep.
here we go.
Take a look at the lighthouse, everybody. This is when you're driving down Route 9. That's the landmark to look for. Right there, the lighthouse.
Yep.
And you can see the mini golf course if you're watching on the YouTube or the X platform. That's the lighthouse on Route 9 in Ocean View. Meyers Lighthouse Brewery. About, I think they just had their 1-year anniversary party. And so it's been here about a little over a year.
I see a lot of greens there, Mike. That's one place you don't find yourself often on the golf course.
Oh!
Usually a woods guy.
My golf game's terrible. I have no problem saying that.
That's right, right? Hey.
My golf game stinks.
I got to golf with Mike for the first time this year.
How was I? Terrible.
How was I?
He helped out like on 1 or 2 holes.
By the way, we're going to be having on the radio side for people who listen to the Sports Bash, we will be live at the Roost in Egg Harbor Township right there, and they actually invited me. They said, "You want to play around the golf before the show?" And I said, "I will, but I am terrible." But no, the Roost. If you haven't been out to the Roost, that's a really good spot at Harbor Pines,
and
that's going to be a run there for the Phillies.
Yep.
It's at Harbor Pines.
Okay,
it's going to be on a Friday. So Friday, September 26th, we're going to be there, and they asked me to play golf before, and I was like, I don't know if you want me to chop up your course like that.
Hopefully they weren't looking to wager any money. Or maybe that's why they were inviting you.
I could lose you
against you.
I could lose you a skin, definitely, because it's a Ryder. It's the Ryder Cup. We're going to be out there for the Ryder Cup.
Where's that again?
The Roost at Harbor Pines, Egg Harbor Township. Yep. Really good, awesome spot. In fact, I was talking to Mike from Meyers here. They got to get some of their beers. If you're a bar or a restaurant out there, you got to get some of the Meyers beers into your bar. They have some really good.
Awesome.
Yeah, they got some really good.
Yeah, what'd you get me?
What do you got? A middle of the day?
Yeah, middle of the day.
That's what I'm drinking.
Good. Really good.
4-0 Phils, by the way. 4-0.
Stop. Hazy.
Schwarb's is due.
He better be. He had 4 home runs one night and hasn't done much since.
I don't know what is. He's like 2 for 20.
Now let's get
good.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, let's get a big inning here and kind of put this game away.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
They did it the other night, though. I mean, last night they won 9-3.
Yeah, put up crooked numbers.
Yeah.
Schwarber is batting under 160 since.
But how about last night?
Gosh, there we go.
Bader, Kepler, Marsh, all homers.
Hey.
I think Schwarb is just when he always swings hard, but it just seems like he's swinging that little bit of and it's almost like it's messing his level up with his bat. Like he's pulling it, and it's like it's right off plane. I don't know. I mean, I know he swings hard, others is, but it just seems like he's really trying to hit it out of the tank.
I hope these other outfielders keep hitting it out of the tank.
Yeah, let's put it that way. Yeah.
Casty was the only guy hitting against the Mets last year, as you recall,
in the playoffs. He was. He hit 471, I think.
He's trying to swing too hard.
Yeah, too hard. That's what I'm saying. And we've seen Schwarb go on his knee and almost hit one hand and hit the ball 400 feet. So he doesn't really have to swing that hard to tank it out there.
No, but
there's that bone. All right, Tony.
right at him. All right, that'll end the inning here. All right, we'll come back in the bottom of the fourth. 4-0 Phils. We're live at Meyers Lighthouse here on the porch.
How fun is this? How fun is this? Just shooting the shit. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
All right, wrap fourth inning. You know what that means generally, boys. It's the FanDuel
Stump the fans.
Stump the Fans
Oh, yes.
probably this inning.
We should probably come up with our own. Like, I'm trying to get good trivia for the Phillies that I heard recently.
So we got live on the porch today. By the way, a
I
full
like
house
it.
here.
Yeah,
Man,
full
oh,
house.
man. Packed. It is a packed house here at Meyers. Where we are today. Look inside. So the inside of Meyers, this is there's a Boothie right there. Everybody's local legend, Brian Booth, right there. He's on the ones and twos behind the bar. That's the inside. Now, one of the things, it's very small inside. I'm not going to lie about that. But that's what I love about this place. I like the breweries that have the small tasting rooms. Right? Those are the places
intimate.
that I love. Like, that's the brewery feel is like these
And that's
little
a-
tiny tasting rooms.
But that's no window. You're outside. Just walk up to the window,
Yep.
grab yourself a
look at
cold
that.
one.
Oh,
Yeah. So you go up to the window, you can order and then bring it right out to where we are. We're under the pavilion out here. They got this great new pavilion that we're under. The Phillies game is actually above our head up there. We have a monitor in front of us here with the game on, but the Phillies game for the people watching is above us. And then right to our left over here is all AstroTurf. They took out all the real grass and put in like a full AstroTurf so that it's all nice and manicured. And they have like 5 or 6 cornholes, ping pong, fire pits, ring toss, and then of course the miniature golf course is what they have here. But I do want to one more time thank our man Dom over at Squares and Fairs. Now you tried the pizza.
I'm waiting for another break so I can get another
Yeah.
slice of that.
I know.
Is that your
You
first
were
time?
right.
No, the second.
Phenomenal.
We did one other show where we had Squares and Fair, but I've been working up an appetite, moving the camera
I
around.
definitely. Well,
love that
my
pizza.
mother was here and I offered her the pizza and she almost fainted as if like she was like in the Roman
Fainted
Empire.
because she was shocked that you actually offered her a slice of pizza.
because she'd never tried it before.
I thought maybe
And it
she was
does
just
look
surprised.
appetizing.
Maybe she was surprised you
try?
were being generous.
Yeah,
That's
it's
phenomenal.
awesome. I got a corner.
Your mom told me you don't usually share, so that's why she was shocked. See? She raised the glass.
There's a base hit.
Raise the
Did
glass
you
to that.
share?
Mom-
All right.
Everybody got some, right?
Yeah, I'll make
Earnshaw,
one.
you saw that, right?
What? Yeah, she
Mike's
raised it
mom
as soon as you
acknowledged
said
it.
that. As soon as you said that.
Hey, listen, at least your mom showed up. I invited my mom, and she had an excuse.
We got the Stump the Fans here.
Here we go.
Who was the Marlins' first ever NL Rookie of the
Ooh,
Year?
I like this question.
Oh, man.
No, we got it right last week. Me and you did anyway.
Yeah, we did. We did get it right last week.
Marlins' first ever Rookie of the Year.
Yeesh. Rookie of
Well,
Miguel Cabrera.
Think about somebody they traded away.
Miguel Cabrera.
That's like everybody.
Rodriguez.
I think you might be right with
Yeah,
me.
Pudge.
Pudge had Pudge too, guys.
That's a good pull by you.
Yeah.
That's a go on.
Gary Sheffield, but he wasn't a rookie there.
That's right. He wasn't a rookie.
Wasn't a rookie.
Miguel Cabrera feels
Miggy feels good.
solid,
Cabrera's
like
good,
a good
yeah.
one.
And that's
Social media. No. First and over.
First.
It's got to
goes
be one
back
of
to
those
the 90s.
early. Yeah. That's when I was like born.
That's when
Yeah,
Conine was
almost like
pitching.
that- yeah, exactly. Almost that year. Didn't they win the World Series?
97.
So right around that
Yeah.
time too, right? So think about somebody that they had for the
Miguel
series.
Cabrera.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's
Well, it
97.
could have been
03.
who was the pitcher? He actually passed away in the boating accident.
Oh, that's
Fernandez. Juan Fernandez.
Fernandez.
Alex
Did-
Fernandez.
Juan
Jose
Fernandez.
Fernandez.
Jose Fernandez.
No one was getting
That's
it
right.
right.
He got it. Did he get the Rookie of the Year though?
I don't know.
That's a good one
Was
too.
he first?
There's
Yeah.
Master Mike is in the house.
There he is.
Look at this. Oh.
He's out.
They got him out there.
There you go.
Does
That was
it-
nice.
Mike doesn't
Well,
realize.
Did you change your beer up? You went dark beer.
Mike's walking right in front of the camera. There he is, Mike.
English ale.
English ale. You going middle of the day?
We got middle of the
Who's
day,
going
too.
pumpkin? Who's got the pumpkin?
No
Nobody.
pump.
Social media Alex did.
How'd you like that beer?
Social media.
He's gone.
It's empty. It's empty.
Nice.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's gone. He said, nice.
Very nice.
All right. By the way, 4-0 first and third,
One out.
Yep.
one down.
Now, what do you think about the playoff rotation? Who should be the playoff rotation? You got to go Sanchez, Suarez, but who's that third guy? Is it Luzardo or is it Nola? Can you even pitch Nola in the postseason right now?
Well, if he can give, he's probably going to give you a couple innings. When he gets out three or four innings, you get a little bit hairy about that. But the last time he played, he had that one. rough
5
inning,
in the
but other
first
than that,
inning.
Yeah,
You can't be down 5-0 in the first
No,
inning.
not in the playoffs. You're in trouble. I don't
But
know if they would do that.
Rob Thompson's still confident in him. He showed confidence the other night
Yeah,
after
he
the
did.
game.
Yes, he did.
So we had Bob Cooney on in the locker room today. Like he talked about it. He said they're still going to probably stick with him.
That ball
boy.
smoked.
as the third starter
Yeah,
instead of.
because he's done it before.
Well, I was going to say that's probably the only reason why.
That ball
They'll
was
probably have
smoked.
a quick leash on.
Marlins on the board.
Yeah, there they
So,
go.
Ozzy,
Yes, sir.
what's the story with the bat here?
Well, I figured we were playing baseball, and we were talking about baseball, and I had wooden bats. So
Is that a Marucci?
It's a Marucci.
Ooh.
I
Nice.
tell you what, I played a little bit of hardball. We played with the wooden bat. These are sweet, these bats.
Yeah.
I know you're a baseball guy, so
Yep.
that's why I brought to let you take a look at it. And
Nice
see
little
it.
prop.
Nice.
Yeah, nice
That's
little
a,
prop.
that's a
exactly.
Chase Utley
Yeah.
model. That's a Chase Utley
Yeah.
26 bottle right
You're
there.
right.
Yeah.
Look at that. You guys know your deal.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got a Marucci in my trunk right now.
I tell you what, I
BB
think-
core.
Really?
Yeah, I got a BB core in my trunk.
So, Billy, that was one of the first bats that went to that next stratosphere in price,
Yes.
right? Like, they're the ones that kind of, like, changed the technology, and then they're like, hey, someone will pay an extra $150 for this.
And I was praying to myself, please don't break this bat the first couple of times, please. When you think batting practice, you
Yeah.
He gets it in on the hands a little bit.
Exactly. Should I do my little bat? Should I do my little bat?
We-
Because
oh.
if not, oh my God.
We see it on the showcase circuit all the time. Kids aren't used to swinging wood. They swing on the inside pitch, and I'm like, there's a $180 piece of firewood.
No
Yep.
doubt. I'm gonna give you guys a vision. This is a vision. Now we were talking about wooden bats, right? So I'm playing in college, and we are playing Seton Hall at Pitt. And no, somebody going deep, or are they just showing the picture?
Nah.
Okay.
I know. I looked over for a second. I was
Yeah.
looking at you because you were telling the
Right,
story.
see
I
somebody's
thought,
going deep, right?
I
I'm
thought
like, no, wait, not a
they
three-run
were
home run.
gone.
All right, so let me ask you a question now. So I think Seton Hall. So I want to give you a name. I'm going to give you the first name. So Craig Biggio played for them. I played against him. But I want you to envision this guy.
Wait, Mo Vaughn was on that team, wasn't he?
That's what I'm going to tell you. Envision Mo Vaughn with a aluminum bat in his hand.
Oh, Lord.
Envision that. I want you to envision that.
As you're saying this, I'm thinking, wait, Mo Vaughn was on that team. You're talking college baseball. You're
Right.
hearing the ping.
So watch Mo. Think about Mo Vaughn with an aluminum bat in BP, and then you got to go out there and play when he's out there and you're in the infield.
Yeah.
And I was playing third at the time, or the outfield, depending. But just watching him in infield hit a ball, like it's just. I mean, we hit the bat room. Just think that guy hitting an aluminum bat. I mean, we know what he did with a wooden bat.
What does that bat look like after he's done hitting it in BP? Because, like,
Dented.
yeah,
It was
right?
dented, yeah.
Especially back then, like, they didn't hold up, man.
Oh my gosh! I mean,
You got a little
he would
strikeout.
hit the ball. I mean, he would hit the ball. I mean, the batting practice to watch him play in Seton Hall
Nice
was
pitch.
just. It was basically a home run derby.
Wow.
I
The
mean,
funny
it's just
part is
unbelievable.
right now, I'm getting a reaction from my mom to know when something has happened in this game. So I'm watching her clap, and I'm like, what just happened? Strikeout.
Yeah, they did the same thing. Yeah, right.
It's
Chopper.
funny.
Oh, here we go.
That's tough play.
Let's get it.
No, he throws it away.
Wow, right back to
Oh,
him.
what a ricochet.
I was lucky.
It's a run, though.
So my mom's here with
Right?
her friend McGinty's over there. These are the McGinty's. and they went to high school together, and they reconnected after years, like of not seeing each other, and they hang out, and they love hanging out at the brewery.
Yeah.
You know?
How much fun.
Yeah.
How much fun. Did they come down to see their son, too?
Well, I said we're going to watch the Phillies
Yeah.
game. We're going to do the On the Porch show here at Meyers Lighthouse. Come down with the McGinty's and watch the game with us, and so it's a great spot to watch the game. But I will say,
no doubt.
I will say, the one big thing is you go inside, and it's, like I said, it's really tiny there. You can get the takeout, too.
Yeah.
A lot of places don't have the cans. They have the cans. You can go inside and take the beer out with you. If there's a beer that you like, you can bring that home with you and get yourself a little sixer.
Nice.
6-pack.
So don't forget that. You can stop in. If you'd like a beer, sample it, then bring it home with you.
Well, that's a good thing. What Nick and I were talking about, too. And when you get a little taste, sometimes places don't have a little bit of food to go with it.
Right.
But we're looking around, you got guys here. You see
Well, they got
got
food
like
truck.
a little food truck.
Max
Yeah, and
Cafe
it's really cool.
food truck over there.
It's really cool because you get that palate and then you get a little food.
Well, the one thing, and it's funny about breweries, I'm a big fan of the local breweries. I try to support them as much as possible, but there's this whole battle between New Jersey and the breweries that they don't want them to have. They can't have food.
Why
They
is
can't be. Yeah, the bars get
that?
mad.
Oh, that's right, because they have the license. Is that what it is?
Right, but and it's the breweries don't care what I feel, but I actually like that they don't serve food at the places because you could bring I could bring my own pizza.
That's
I
true,
could bring the pizza from the place that I'd like the pizza from, or you have a food truck, I can do that. But the one thing is, so we went to a brewery down in Dewey Beach, Delaware, called the Dewey Brewing Company.
Okay.
Good beer. We walked inside. The one thing that we like about the breweries is you meet good people, good salt-of-the-earth people. Sitting at the bar, you have good conversation. Well, the Dewey Brewery, no one was in there at the bar. They're all eating dinner because the restaurant's so good. And that's where I think some of the breweries, like when you start to get the food involved, the charm of the beer that they make and serve kind of gets lost in the sauce. So that's one of the things, like, look how small this little place is here. Look at the crowd we got. This is what we're looking at, everybody.
It's busy.
And you can see over there, people are actually on that. You talk about the turf, Mike. Look at people out there. They're sitting out there.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So you got
When you mentioned this to me, I was like, how does that work? And the concept is just, it's
I don't know what he
cool.
just told me to do.
Well, he's
Dougie Fresh has been running
Dougie
all
just took
over
off. He
today.
just took off.
I don't
He's
know. He told me to
directing,
do something. I
joining.
don't know what he told
He
me
said he
to
wants
do,
you to
though.
move a little bit. He just gave us a little
Oh,
sign.
so
doing
he's
a pan.
panning over
there.
there.
You go, there you go.
There you go.
front of the
So
camera.
that's the
Yeah.
outside. For the people watching, that's the outside there.
Yep.
And we are on the end of the pavilion. But there you go. There's the outside window we've been telling you about there. You can order your beers right at that window right there. There's the front door. And then there's the famous truck that they have out front there.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. And then, of course, it pans over to the mini golf course. There's the food truck.
Yep.
There's the parking out there. So there's plenty of parking that if you want to come out. Got a bunch of people watching in there right now on the stream at Mike Gill Show on the X platform and on YouTube and on the BFA live stream as well.
It's not very far, Mike. 'Cause I came from Wildwood. It took me like 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
That's with traffic.
And I came
right
from
up there.
EHT. It took me about 20 minutes.
I came right from the station today.
Really?
Came right from the station. 20
How long?
minutes.
Yeah, that's it.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Wildwood had a big crowd down there today with the
Mummers.
no. They had two things. They had a Volkswagen Expedition, which is still going, but they had the plane airplane.
Oh, the air show?
The air show was unbelievable.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
About that.
And they were rocking. They started about 11 o'clock this morning. Well, actually, they came yesterday. They were doing their practice session, but they had about 100,000 people there.
Wow.
On the beach.
Wow.
The beach was mobbed.
100,000 people.
Yeah. At least 100,000. All right, here we go. We got Harp.
Yeah.
Price is up. 4-2 game. Top 5.
Oof. Hey, I'm going to ask you guys one thing. You guys,
Real quick before we get to that, hey, everybody, coming up next weekend, the 13th, we're going to be at the Sea Isle City Fall Family Festival, Saturday, September 13th from 9 to 4. Hang loose. Caboose, that's my girlfriend's stuff. You see it on the screen there. See those flip-flops? She can make you stuff like that. So all of that stuff, handmade. That's what she's doing today. That's why she's not here. But we're going to be there at the Sea Isle City Fall Family Festival along the Oceanfront Promenade on Saturday. So stop out and look for us on the boardwalk. We love you, Heidi. If you're watching, she is watching. She said that I look heavy next to you guys.
That's right.
Wow. It's football
She
season.
did not say that.
Dougie Fresh. Dougie
My
Fresh.
mom said, what did she say?
That's about it.
Nice.
All right, so we got that now. I ask you a call. Get through. No. All right, so question for you guys. We're talking about some of the trivia. So I heard you talk about Turner, Michael. You were talking about how he's had 4 hits.
Yep.
So I heard this yesterday or the day before. I'm gonna give you a quote. I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna give you a question. So he's had 20 3-hit games already this season.
Yes.
20.
Who? Turner.
And you think he's had? I think they said 8 or 6 or 8 4-hit games already this season. Is that unbelievable? I mean, think about that.
He
leads
is,
the league in hits. But
so he's batting 305 right now. So he's jumped the average up a little bit.
Yeah, he has.
Because remember we were talking about on the radio, there could be a winner batting under 300 to win the batting title this year in the NL. Like, that's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh, wait, odds to get a hit right now, plus 250. Who's hitting it?
B. Marsh? I don't have my phone.
Marsh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, who's hitting it? I got to get mine, too. All right, so here's a question.
West Virginia, 4 o'clock, by the way. Oh.
And the Panthers are playing right now. I don't know. They're playing Central Michigan, I think. But here,
yep, they are. By the way, if both teams win, West Virginia Pitt next weekend, game day's going there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Maybe
on the porch?
We should do a show. Where's it going to be, West Virginia or Pitt?
It's at Morgantown.
I was going to say we can.
My buddy has tickets already.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, as we digress, folks, they're saying that it looks like Turner's going to be a 100 hit or have a, was it 200 hit season? Is that what it is, 200 hits? Yes. He's closing on 200 hits. So, we don't have to guess it right away. Oh, there it is. Look at that.
Ohio U is beating West Virginia 16-7.
Oh, Michael.
Heading into halftime.
Go ahead.
All right, so he's going to become the first Philly who hit 200 hits.
Pitt won 45-17
against Central Michigan. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
That stinks. Let's come on, West Virginia. Let's go. We want to have game day there.
Oh, big hit!
There we go.
That looked like that's a Weston Wilson flop in the outfield.
Exactly.
Like, not even close. Right. Not even close.
Fish out of water, flopping.
Plop, plop, plop.
All right.
Slash. I know this is going to be the longest question ever. And I promise I haven't given these guys this, but who was the last Philly to get 200 hits in the season?
J-Roll.
I'm going to go.
That's my guess. J-Roll.
I'll go Utley.
Are you going Utley just because he can't? You would think J-Roll?
No, I think later in his career when the Phillies weren't doing so good before they traded him to the Dodgers.
I don't think Utley ever had 200 hits.
I'm not sure, but it was J-Roll.
It was J-Roll?
He got 200 hits the last one. That was a pretty good rate. What was it, Rav 4? Well, we did Rav 5 or whatever it's called. Or Mike or
Stump
Gill.
the fans?
Yeah, Stump the fans. Gill 6 or Gill
Stump
5.
the on the porch crew.
And I heard that. I can't believe we had it. That's the last time we had a Philly to hit 200 in the season.
That's, he just talked about the fact that you got a guy going to hit 305 possibly. Can you imagine hitting 305 and that's the best in the league?
Right,
Used to be like 20th in the league.
At least, you always hit 340. Somebody had a great season. Right?
Tony Gwynn, Wally Joyner. You want me to throw some good names at you? Wally Joyner, Mark Race.
Yeah,
like 12 to 15 guys batting 300. Now you barely have any.
Wait, is that because the pitching is better, you guys, or you think that the?
I think it's part of it.
I think all these specialized pitchers,
He gets part
That's
of it.
True.
2 out. Oh, they double
disco.
What the hell's JT doing?
Yeah, that was a bad read.
He did that a couple days ago. You see, he took the turn on first base. He got doubled off.
That was a good. The shortstop made a nice play.
Okay.
I will say that. All right, 4-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. We're live at Meyers Lighthouse in Ocean View. Everybody. All right, we're back on the porch here. Look at that. Got a little cornhole game going on over there. Muscles Marinara taking on.
Muscles Marinara.
Fun time here at Meyers. There you go. That's the pavilion in the background. You got the outsword.
Nice.
You got all the ping pong. Cornhole's wide open right now. We're back here. Phillies 4 and the Marlins 2. Mike, Gill, Nicky, Nugs. Dougie Fresh is kind of on site today. And Billy Osborne is kind of sitting in the Dougie Fresh seat today. So Doug's kind of been is the here, there, and everywhere guy today. And
He's
then,
doing
of course,
everything.
Social media Alex is out there. By the way, Glenn Donahue says hi to Billy Osborne. He's watching on the YouTube feed over there on the X platform. He's actually watching on X. You can watch on YouTube and on X at Mike Gill Show, at BFA Livestream, at Earnshaw Radio.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Glenn. Haven't seen him in a long time. We played together.
I coached his sons.
You did?
Yeah, both of them.
No way.
Yeah, his son Colton is a stud shortstop at Mainland, and his other son played on my World Series team, and is at is he at Navy or Army? Oh man, don't get mad at me, Glenn. I think he is at.
Glenn, comment
that.
Comment.
How good a dude is Glenn now? I mean,
He is one of the nicest guys. I hung out with him for a whole summer when I had his son on my team, and his son's a super respectful kid, by the way.
Yeah.
But Glenn is a very, very nice guy who's a big supporter of not only the radio show, but he's obviously watching this show today, and Small World that he knows you, that you guys play together.
Is that great or what? And I always think that, when you think about it, too, he was such a
West
Point.
West Point.
West Point. I thought it was West Point, but a couple of years ago, my girlfriend's son was applying for Navy, and I was talking to Glenn one day about the whole process of it. So,
well, you have a tremendous memory, among other things, but you have like this recall that's like an elephant.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. Like you could just boom. I'm like, how did you know that so quick? I mean, there's some things I know, but I'm kind of specific in my genre. Mike's like whatever. Boom, he could get it right there. I mean, just anyway.
right. So here we got a comment from J Foxy 5. This is about, what do you think, Ozzy?
Come on.
He's got the Eagles hat, but he's got the Phillies
Put up
jersey.
the
J Foxy
comments.
5 says you have to match the hat and the jersey. You can't do maroon hat with a red
Put up
jersey.
the comment that
He
supports
doesn't have a red hat. He's got an eagle hat.
But they were saying,
the Philly tuxedo.
you got to have – this Philly tuxedo, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because you're not a zoomer.
The Philly
You're a
tux-
boomer.
You mean he needs
No,
a
the
red hat
Philly,
like this?
the Philly tuxedos, if you wear all 4 of them. You got 2 of the 4.
I got 2 of the 4. I did it. You can't see what I'm wearing underneath.
You combine. Yeah, that's a
good.
It's a violation.
You
not
going
a violation.
You going Eagles hat and Phillies jersey? That's a terrible.
It's a Philly
look.
tuxedo.
It's well, guess
It's
what?
part of it.
The
Nick,
Philly
you're
tuxedo
not.
is retired,
You're just
dude.
teaching college. You're not in college.
Yeah, the
I'm
Philly
3 years removed.
The Philly tuxedo needs to be retired. It's a terrible look. Don't let other people pressure you into that bad look.
I'm not. I did it on my own. I did it on my own.
Oh, I love it.
All right, we're saying hello to the McGinty's over there and my mother, who are sitting around. They are waving hello and having a good old time. There they are. There's Mom. Hey, Mom, wave to everybody.
Look how nice
Kathleen,
that is. Look how nice that is.
McGinty's, and my mom, they are having a nice – what are you drinking over there, middle of the day? Hole in one.
Yeah, I got to see. That's what I got to go next.
Yeah, I'm going
Where's
middle
Mike?
of the day here.
I need a hole in one.
Hole in one.
J Foxy 5 says it's a violation.
It's not a violation.
I put my gear right here.
Yes. See?
He's not wearing it,
I'm
though.
not wearing it.
He's
That's
just
right.
supporting.
And I bought this for you. Look at this one. This goes way
Oh,
back.
wow.
Sold.
Let's see. I was going to say.
Now, you called games for the AFL, right?
I did.
And the Soul.
You
did. He did the Arena League games when they were on like the NBC Game of the Week, right?
Exactly right. Look
How
at
about
Michael.
that?
And I did the championship
I'm like an elephant,
game.
man. I'm
Well,
like an elephant.
It was a compliment. I didn't say that. But from the head up, from the ears up. And I was down there with Bon Jovi when they won it.
Wow.
That was a lot of fun.
That was 08, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly right. That was a pretty cool time down there.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, he was definitely a very involved owner.
Yep.
I mean, he was.
So Jaworski, after getting in at 3 a.m. the other night after the game, speaking of the Soul,
Yep.
showed up at Running Deer. He was there
Yeah,
like
really?
9 a.m. playing.
Wow.
Playing, man.
He's phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this guy.
Yeah.
He sponsors. We're doing. Mike knows.
That's an out.
The Godfather, Tom Williams, and.
Yeah. Prime events.
Yep, Prime Events. He's doing all the games again, of course. So we call Jaws the sponsor. The guy's like complimenting me. He's like, of course I want to sponsor you guys. I sent a text. I like that, Jaws. We're so happy to have you sponsoring, high school football. What you do for this area in football is phenomenal. The type of guy he is, he turns it right around.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, of course I'm going to sponsor Billy. Anything that you guys do, I'm like, this guy is so nice. So it doesn't surprise me that
awesome.
Well, we would like to take on the porch to the 7th Tap Tavern one of these days.
Yeah, 7th Tap Tavern,
We're going to get Jaws here, too. We'll get him to sponsor this, too. No one's Jaws. He would love to sponsor. Once
Jaws.
he sees this, he would love to sponsor
We've done work with Jaws before.
All right, we'll take a timeout and be back with more on the porch live at Meyers Lighthouse. That'll take you to the YouTube channel. Hit that QR code and then hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for On the Porch and everything else. The bike guys are leaving, it looks like, or they're getting another beer. They're just getting another beer. All right, Mike Gill, Nicky Nuggets. Dougie Fresh is kind of the wanderer today. He is doing we're on location on the porch.
Yes.
Normally we're on the porch. We're just on my porch.
We set it up.
But today we got multiple cameras because we're out on location, so we wanted to give you the feel of the lay of the land. And Billy Osborne's with us. For those of you who don't know Billy, of course, Wildwood High, played football, basketball, baseball at Wildwood. Also, Pitt Panther. Did a lot of broadcasting in the Pitt Panther football program, Arena Football League, as we mentioned. And he is stopping out and hanging out on the porch with us today.
See, look at that. I love that comment. There you go, Mickey. Shout out to Mickey.
Yeah.
Very nice.
He won't read it.
Hey,
He won't read it. I'll read it.
At least Nick represents both the Phillies and Eagles. J Foxy 5, not like Mike Gill, who has no Eagles or Phillies
Nothing.
here. I like
West
how
Virginia.
he yelled right at J Foxy. J Foxy 5 got yelled at
We're
by.
gonna have a fight in the comments here.
Yeah.
Hey, what's our social media? You yell it out loud. I'm going to put it on the thing. I'm going to post
At
it.
Mike Gill Show.
I got that.
Social media, Alex. I'll get it for him.
There you go, kid.
Alex, text me your handle here. All right.
We're gonna get a little more views out there.
There we go. Send it to
This
Mike
is
too.
so much fun here, seeing everybody, especially your mom made it.
Look at Doug.
Look at Dougie Fresh.
Look at Doug.
Look at Dougie Fresh.
Thank you. All right.
Look at Dougie Fresh.
Dougie Fresh.
What did Bader do there? Did he pop out?
I think he popped out.
Okay.
Well, beer on the switcher's beer on the switcher, not good.
Doug do it all today.
Man. Hey, guys, they heard Gill was coming. You know how I know?
Now.
Why?
Look at this shot.
Wow.
I mean, look at the amount of kegs
Is
there
that,
at Myers.
Is that the
Those are
is that the hole in one or the middle of the day or the anniversry?
Oh, that's great.
that's all. It's C. It is
that
all
middle
of the
of the
above.
day?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's a good scene over there, though.
I mean,
No doubt.
Remember a good old keg party? Do kids still do a keg party?
well, I mean,
You got kids.
yeah.
Like that would be in that
haven't
age
seen-
bracket,
yeah,
though.
I haven't seen one. I got news for you. We talk about that.
You know
Kids love breweries now.
Yeah, they
and
do.
wineries.
yeah.
It's like a 1-2 punch. So to answer your question, I've not seen a keg in a while.
I think, you know what's interesting nowadays? My son Trent he came down in the summertime. We were hanging out and all his friends. He's like, Dad, I got to tell you something. You remember that time you came down in the basement? Like, yeah, you almost caught us. I'm like, almost caught you. He goes, oh, we had some beers down there and we hit it in one of the refrigerators and almost opened it up. I'm like, you guys were drinking then? And I thought to myself, what did we do in high school? You know, of course we had a couple pops every now and then. I was so mad at him. I said, his buddies were, I said, you guys are all, that's a violation. All you guys are now telling me this 4 or 5 years later. I thought they weren't drinking. They're like, you are.
Well,
so
we were laughing. My mom's here. We were talking about this the other day. So back when I was in high school, we had the split level where my bedroom was the one on the bottom, and it was like one of the ones where like here and then up there.
Right.
Mine was on the bottom. So I said, yeah, people used to open the window and come in and out the window all the time because it was like on the ground floor.
Yeah.
Right? Is that not accurate? Yeah.
Oh, Mom.
She's saying yes. She's nodding her head yes.
Because I had the bedroom that was ground level,
Right.
so people could come in and out of the window all the time.
I had the bedroom. I was on the second floor. We would partake and then lean out the window, was a little ledge, and roll the empty beer cans into the gutter. And then we had a wiffle ball bat, and you'd slide them down because they fit perfect, right? Till my dad was like, "Why are the gutters keep overflowing?" So he went out there, went to clean the gutters out. And he goes, "Hey guy, well, what is this all about right here?"
So
And he
it
goes,
wasn't weed or trees or they were flying the trees. It was your beer cans.
Yeah.
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 So
That's great.
I think on the social media, Alex, I think we have on one of the topics that we got NFL back.
Oh boy.
So they were talking about the other day how you cannot consider yourself a real football fan.
Give me a break.
If you consume the NFL on Red Zone.
Give me a break.
You agree with that comment or no?
Hell
Absolutely
no.
not. I think that's a nice adjunct. You know, if you're watching a game and say your team is, you know, on the West Coast or whatever, and you can't get their scores, and you just flip over to Red Zone on a commercial. That's great. I
And
think.
how many houses?
On a commercial.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you don't watch the Red Zone. You flip over to it on a commercial.
That's the way I usually do it unless my team's
All right.
playing. unless
How
I'm
many
playing.
houses have more than one TV?
Yeah,
Right.
that's
Like
true, too.
everyone.
Yeah, that's
It's
true,
not like it used to be.
Yeah. Right. So you keep the Red Zone one.
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
everybody- yeah.
And one game on the other.
Yeah, I always keep it my channel just to go right back and forth. And sometimes in between games, you know, there's no other game playing. You put it on, you watch, you listen to it,
Yeah.
walking around the house. I don't
Right,
know.
but you can't get into a feel of a game where they're going from play to play to play to
No,
play.
that's
You,
true.
you
But-
can't, you know.
But
That's
you
true.
can
Fantasy.
You can
Fantasy.
Yeah,
you
that's
can.
true.
Is this-
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
people who say fantasy make no sense anymore because
mean
the
no makes
same
no
reason
sense?
of like I have a laptop that has my fantasy league up on it. I don't need to watch the play. My fantasy screen is right
Yeah,
here.
but I want to
Oh,
see
no.
the play.
I don't need
Makes
to
it more
see
exciting.
You sound like
you're
one of those.
off.
How
you
about-
sound like one of those Cowboy fans
Oh, no.
that said, "Why are you a Cowboy fan?" Well, my uncle put me in front of the TV, and I had like the star
That's
on their
not
helmet.
even close. Not even close.
Yeah,
That's a bad comp.
like I need to see it.
Okay,
No, you
so
don't
how
need to
about
see it.
how about in tomorrow's situation, right? The Birds aren't playing.
Yep.
I'm watching the
We
Cowboys. I'm watching the Commander Giant game tomorrow on Fox.
Yeah. So
That'll be the game I watch
So we'll
tomorrow.
have a group that picks at any time TD. So it'll be 7 guys. Every
Right.
guy goes to each game and picks one guy to score in that game. How do you not watch Red Zone to keep track of that?
I have it on my phone.
Oh no, watching your phone. Oh God, don't tell me
They
you're.
pan from game to game to game
Ah.
to game. It's awesome.
This guy is
Yeah, but
trapped
I
in
want to
the
learn
80s.
$17 to 7.
Get down. Get down.
Bader at the track. All right. Bottom
Very nice.
6. By the way, Dodge stumped the fans. What's everybody's guess? I think I'm going to
What
go
was it?
Miguel Cabrera.
Miggy's a good one.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
That was my initial answer right off the
I'm
bat.
going to go Rodriguez. I think that's Pudge. I'm going to go Pudge.
Okay.
I don't know if
Go
he won or
Pudge?
not, but I'm just going to say he was a big name. I don't know. I think they did trade him eventually.
Eventually, yeah, he played for Texas.
Yeah, exactly. I hate to cheat. I hate to go online and cheat.
No.
No cheating.
No cheating.
I already gave.
All right, I'll go with Miggy too. I think you're right. We got it right last week.
We're in that situation again where it's like the 6th inning. How many pitches for Luzardo? I
Yeah,
can't see
right.
that far. What's that, 83?
Yep.
Yeah, by the way, we have a debate going on in the comments right now. Foxy and Mickey going at it about the Philly tuxedo here.
And I have a question. I'm going to throw another one out there. I love JT. For some reason, I don't know why, and I'm going to say something. I don't know if it's going to spark anything, but I think he might be one of the worst framers of the baseball.
Really?
In Major League Baseball.
Wow, interesting take there.
Yeah,
because everybody always says best catcher in baseball.
He's definitely one of the best catchers in
BCIB.
baseball. Oh my gosh, there's no doubt. He's a stud, and he'd pop up, all that stuff. I'm just talking strictly framing pitches and stealing strikes and fighting for your pitcher. It's almost like it's an afterthought. He doesn't
like that pitch right there. That was close, right?
See, and most pitchers, most they'll frame it right there. He basically just goes like this, is a little flick, and then throws it back. Now, there's a train of thought that the umpires don't like that. They don't like when people hold the glove up there. But I've watched his pitchers get upset, and I wonder to myself, are they upset that he did not frame that? Because even if you don't get that pitch right there, you're trying to get the umpire's mind, because they're human. And if they miss, maybe they'll get the next close one. And
That was easy.
they're lazy.
There was
Snap it up.
Yep. And they frame everything.
maybe that's why.
Yeah, these younger catchers now, they put their glove on the bottom. They give no target, and they kind of catch it in like this. So it's, I don't know.
That's the other
What do you
thing.
think about a catcher on one knee?
That's the other thing that drives me crazy. If you watch the old time catchers, they will frame it. They will give their umpire, their pitcher, a pitch. Where to throw the ball on the outside part of the plate. He jumps around with the pitches coming all the time.
Now that is one thing now that these younger catchers are catching low and snapping it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
I think that's because some of that. They said there was something about that. The umpires can't see down low, so they're able to get some of those lower strikes now. I think there was a reason for that, but nonetheless, it's definitely changing.
Bottom 6, 2-2, runner on first, 4-2 ball game we got right now.
You know the old catcher, Mike, when the pitch would come, they would like show, hey, I want on the outside part of the plate. They'll keep it there. I would say about 8 out of 10 times when JT has the glove out there, as soon as the pitch gets ready to come, he drops it and moves. Watch right, let's see if he does it. Yep, right there. Drops it and moves. See the glove go down?
Yeah.
Go all the way down to the ground.
I say, like a lot of these catchers now, their target's down and then up. You don't get the target.
Right.
They're showing it to you, then they're sweeping and going up.
Yeah. See right there. And if I'm
But that's what a lot of these catching coaches are teaching these kids
That's
now.
what I'm saying. They must, because I know some of the older catchers. I mean, I talked to some pitchers. They're like, we want our catcher to stay frozen and give me a target. I thought,
Well, the whole thing is a mess right now where pitchers aren't pitchers. They're actually throwers.
you see
right.
that frame? You see that? Well, I'm sorry, Mike. I was just watching when he did that. They said they're not what? They're throwers?
Yeah, they don't. I mean, they're
They
just
don't
throwing
pitch.
velo. It's all velo. They don't know how to pitch, and it's just throw as hard as you can.
That's a good point.
Right? They don't know how to actually kind of hit corners,
Right.
do all that stuff. They just throw as hard as they can, and that's why they can't. They don't command. That's why they can't last more than 5 innings. They throw 90 pitches in 5 innings because they don't throw enough strikes. Their pitch counts get out.
Yep.
You know.
And if it's interesting you say that, because our closer doesn't have that many strikeouts per innings pitched so far for us. Guys are hitting, but they're hitting it at people. And if you look at the other guy who came in late, what's his name, Robinson? He's got a lot of Ks because he's an older pitcher and he does work the corners a little bit and he's able to get guys out on strikes or Ks.
Well, he sets you up.
Definitely.
He definitely sets it up. This is going to be, so what is what's Luzardo's pitch count?
He is at, looks like 96.
I can't see that far, but I was going to say,
I can't either.
so it's 96.
96
I would
pitches.
imagine this is his last inning. It's a 4-2 game. You're going to get into 7th, so you're going to need the
Might get out
bullpen in
of
the
it.
7th, 8th, and 9th.
Full
What
count.
was that? How fast was that? His velo seems like
97.
Velo's up there, right?
Yeah.
no.
Although he was throwing 100 a couple games ago. Did you see that in the first inning or two? That's not his usual, but he was extra fired up.
He's hitting 98 today.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Look at that swing. Holy moly. You think he was trying to launch?
Launch angle there.
Yeah. Jeez, oh, Pete.
Well, you get to this. He'll probably be done in 6 because I doubt they're going to have him throw over 100 pitches here.
Yeah, probably right.
Imagine a world that you lived in where you couldn't throw over 100 pitches.
No, that didn't exist for us, right?
Oh, man, I'd love to go back and look at some of my pitch count sheets.
Ooh.
170, 180, probably.
Oh, man.
He might not get out of this.
That'll
inning.
never happen. Never happen in
Yeah,
today's
no
game.
way.
No way.
Oh, here comes. There you go.
Here's Cotham.
Yeah, he might not get out of this thing. But I have a question for you, Mike. Since you're, obviously a great baseball coach. At this age, we don't bring a lot of people in for the bullpen. But what's your thought with like a pitcher like this who's been out there, understands he's got the mound, he's doing all this stuff, and you bring a guy in who's kind of, for lack of a better word, he's still not heated up in there, and he needs one out. Is your thought you would like to keep that starter in if he's not getting hit around a lot instead of bringing a guy in who's got?
Well, I'm always more pro. The starter is my better pitcher.
Yeah.
Of the two options, he's generally the better option. I mean,
stay
so
there,
if you're
get that
bringing a
last
guy
out.
in this spot, you're generally going from a better pitcher to a lesser pitcher.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But you're going from a better pitcher is he at the end of the line?
Right, that's the question.
I have a hard time in my mind thinking that these guys are at the end of the line.
Especially in the 6th inning, right?
Like, dude, this guy could.
They can go to 120.
Right, these guys could throw. It's like, but they're not allowed to.
No.
So then,
True.
that you're the one that's making them hit the wall.
Yeah, exactly. You're the one that's, and a lot of times it's in their mind too.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're going in there.
I know I'm going out as
Yeah.
soon as I hit this number,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
That wasn't a strike?
No, that was.
Oh, I thought he didn't call that a strike for a second.
So you got a lefty on lefty here.
He's trying to
2
get out of
outs.
this one.
Yeah, we gotta
Let's
get
see
him out
here.
of there.
Big spot in the game right here. You can
Very
get shut
big.
this down, then you go to 7, 8, 9. You get Robertson or Kirkering.
Yep.
And then
Uh,
Duran.
There we go.
there you go.
There we go.
Popped it up. There you
There
go.
you go.
Nice.
Good job.
All right.
Good job. Good job.
Very nice. Let's go. Who we
All
got?
right, top of the 7th,
Who we got
live
coming?
at Meyers Lighthouse. Stick with us here. We'll be back on the porch. All right, game summary, 4-2 Phillies. Luzardo is in the 6th inning. I would imagine this is his last inning, or we just saw his last inning. I would imagine the Phillies go to the bullpen. We're live at Meyers Lighthouse for a On the Porch, on the road. Nuggets, I'm Mike Gill. Dougie Fresh is walking around with the camera. It's pretty packed here all day. It's been a pretty steady group of people who have been out here watching the show. We got a good group of people under the pavilion here. They all are having the Max Cafe over there. We got the Squares and Fairs Pizza from Summers Point. Our buddy Dom from Squares and Fairs hooking us up with the pie today for today's show. So thanks, Big Dom. Check out Squares and Fairs in Summers Point. Go to the website to order your pie. and you will thank me. You will thank me for the
Absolutely.
pizza. It is, and the big thing about it is it'll feed a family of 4. There's enough pizzas where everybody can get 4 slices of pizza.
Make sure you get that corner, though. That corner slice. Oh, it's the best. It's the best. It was so good.
That's about the only take that you have that
you agree with me on. Yeah. You don't agree with me on much, but that one you agree with me on.
I think the whole world agrees with you on that.
Met some great people, boys.
There was a couple of people that didn't agree.
Met some great people.
Yep.
Look at that.
Oh, look at this table. Look at that.
Hanging out, having a good time.
Yep.
Mike, they have that cool game, too. You see the rings?
Yep.
Swing that. You have one on your porch.
The ring toss. Yeah, my girlfriend's father made it. It was a homemade version of the ring toss. We have it out on our back porch. Speaking of on the porch.
Stots up right now.
You saw they have ring tosses like all the way down there, too.
Yeah,
They got
look,
a bunch of
it's a whole line. There's like 4 or 5 towers there.
Yep. Look at that. Bang.
Boom.
And then you got the, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, it looks like about 4 or 5 or 6, maybe, man, even more. That yard out there is pretty big.
Gigantic.
It looks like they got a whole bunch of cornhole going on out there and other stuff like that. You got the ping pong back there. And, of course, the main attraction here is the Meyers Lighthouse mini golf course, which, by the way, I think I saw low score. They keep it up on the chalkboard inside. Is it 36 or 34?
Wow.
I can't remember.
I was going to say, when we first started coming here, it was basketball season. It was 37.
So it hasn't gone down much.
Nah, it's a tough course.
It is.
Tough course.
Something's good happening right here. There you go.
There you go. Down the line, Stoot.
Stott's starting to heat up.
Yeah, man. Leave him in the 9 spot. Leave him there.
All at the right time.
Leave him at the 9.
I don't think there's any debate on that one. You keep bringing that up every week.
I'm just saying, leave him at the 9
Right?
hole. He's going
Nobody's debating to get
I
him
know.
out of the 9.
None of us have been like, oh, let's promote him to 7th.
I can understand if people are like, you got
I'm
to move
just
him
saying.
up. You're trying
him
to
at
talk
9.
it into existence.
Leave him at 9.
No one's saying not to leave him
I'm
at
just
9.
saying leave him at 9.
Yeah, but that's something that you don't need to say is my point.
I can't
Nobody's
say it.
arguing to not leave him at 9.
Yeah, but leave him at 9.
It's not like
'cause he's so
Castellanos
good.
conversation
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
where you have
Hashtag-
sides.
Oh, here he comes.
Hashtag free Casty. Free
Here he
Casty.
comes.
Nobody is saying to move Stott.
I never said they were. I just said
Yeah,
keep
but
him at
then
9. What if he starts
You're
heating
saying
up?
keep him at 9 as if people are saying not
Yeah,
to.
but all I'm saying is just
Right?
don't move him.
You see what I'm
Oh,
saying?
geez. Schwarber just took one off
Schwarber.
the back.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
I can understand if you said keep him at 9 as
But
if
if he's
there was an outcry of people saying,
Yeah, but if
you
he-
got to start thinking about moving him
Yeah,
up.
but if he continues to hit well when he's in the lineup, people
Nope.
are going to start saying move him up.
No, they won't.
Yes, they will. I guarantee it.
I guarantee you they
I
won't.
guarantee they will. I guarantee they will.
He's
If
been
he
hitting
starts-
well for the whole month.
I know, but if he
You haven't heard one
continues
whisper
to do
of it.
that, if
Hey,
he continues
Hey,
to
Gen
do that,
Z, if it ain't broke,
Yeah.
don't fix it.
I mean, that's
That's
the,
what I'm saying.
that-
I'm agreeing with
of
everybody.
all the takes that he has had, to move him, keep him in the 9 hole. I'm not allowing that on this broadcast. It sounds like we're dummies.
yeah, it's like, hey,
It's not.
the
It
sky
sounds
is
like
blue.
we're
not.
The sky is blue.
Keep him at 9.
And keep Stott in
Keep him at
the
9.
9 hole. Those are 2 things that'll happen tomorrow.
Well, he was up. He's batted 5th before.
Yeah, but that was a while ago.
I'm just saying. He's gone down all the way down in the lineup to 9.
He's been hitting 9 for like 3 months.
What is
And
this?
I continue to stay. Leave him there.
I just
There's no need to.
I just
Leave it
can't get to understand the Bohm at 2.
Just for today.
I know, but I like every time I'm seeing this, I just feel like I'm
I actually like Bowman too. That's where I thought, early
like
in
a
the year,
Reese Hoskins.
if you were going to hit Turner 1, I would have gone Bohm 2, Harper 3, Schwarber 4. Because Bohm is a gap-to-gap guy. He doesn't strike out a lot. He's a kind of a doubles guy. He hits the ball the other way. So he's more of a contact guy. I don't like him in the 4 hole or the 5 hole, but I kind of liked him at 2. But if you're not going to hit Schwarber, if you're not going to hit Schwarber in the 4 hole and you're going to hit him 2, then obviously you can't hit Bohm there. But if they wanted to keep Schwarber behind Harper, I would have been okay with hitting Bohm as the number 2 hole hitter. But they like hitting Schwarber too.
Where'd you
out.
say you like Schwarber after that?
No, I was saying they have Bohm hitting 2 today, and he
They-
said,
yeah.
it doesn't make a lot of, he doesn't get it. I said, I actually like Bohm in the 2 hole because he is a gap-to-gap guy. He doesn't have a lot of power, but he's a contact guy. He hits the ball the other way a lot. He doesn't strike out a whole heck of a lot. And if they wanted to hit Schwarber behind Harper to protect Harper with Schwarber, you need someone to hit in the 2 hole. The problem is they like Harper hitting behind Schwarber right now, so I'm fine with that. But if you needed to hit someone 2, if you wanted to put Schwarber 4 behind Harper, Bohm would be to me a good option.
Yeah, the question is now they need a guy if they put Harper behind Schwarber. Then you got to get. It'd be nice if you get a guy to get behind Harper to protect him, to give him some pitches. Because right now that's what they're searching for.
Yeah, that's the problem. There was a guy named Castellanos who was supposed to do that. It never happened.
And then when JT was going good, you notice what happened to JT?
Free casting.
He was going crazy, and I went back and I looked this the other day. Did you know that he was hit like 4 times in a matter of like 9-10 games recently when he was going really well? And ever since that time, they literally hit him. I'd never seen a guy get hit that many times, and I was wondering if they did that because he was on.
He was swinging well.
He was like one of the best hitters in baseball after the All-Star break.
He had a nice stretch there.
Very nice stretch, and they hit him, and they were hitting him on like two pitches. They were hitting him on one. It was crazy, but they did it. The Mets hit him. Anyway, you'll see if you go back and you check it out. It was like 3 or 4 times he got hit in a matter of a dozen games.
By the way, for your boy Stott, in the month of August, he hit .307 with a .384 on-base percentage and an .864 slug.
What did he hit before that?
It's a healthy diet of fastballs.
190.
For you.
Yeah. So he's had a good month.
Yeah,
nobody's arguing that. That's the point, is that he's been hitting well for a month, and not one person has said, get him out of the 9-hole
spot. My point is he is not hitting the 9-hole until this year.
No.
He's not hitting the 9-hole until this year.
That doesn't make any sense. That's why
he hasn't hit.
Go get out.
Period.
Get out. Oh, no. Shoot.
So don't move him from that spot.
Nobody's arguing to move him from that spot.
But if he continues to stay consistent,
everything's
you can
working.
move him up.
Everything's working
I
right
agree.
now. Yeah.
That's why I said
I got news for you, Nuggets. There will not be one person that says, hey, you know what you need to do? Move Stott to 7.
I'm just saying.
That's the point of, like, it's an empty thing. Of course they're not thinking about moving him out of the 9-hole. There's no reason to.
Before this year, everybody was talking about putting him in number 1. A lot of people talked about that last year. Put him in the number 1
People thought
spot.
maybe number 2.
Oh, number 2 because of exactly right. They thought
early in the year.
I got a bonus. I got a bonus stump the fans question.
Oh boy.
All right, here we go. Name the only player in Major League Baseball history to hit multi-home runs in back-to-back games in the playoffs.
Multi-home runs.
The only player. So there's only been one player in the history of baseball that has hit 2 or more home runs in back-to-back playoff games. Name that player.
Is that recently?
Relatively.
That wasn't Cassie. Was it Cassie?
It was Cassie. Look at Billy.
Against Atlanta?
Taking the bait.
Against Atlanta, right?
Taking the bait. Only
Atlanta.
player.
Wow.
Wasting the guy. Get him his $20 million.
Of course he knew that.
Get on out of here.
I thought he would have his Casty jersey on today.
It's in the truck. I never got out. I was doing all the work while you were eating bonbons with Joe Hector Jr.
Once he saw that.
And Nick Earnshaw over there doing his 3rd job of the day.
Yeah.
Once he saw that Cassie wasn't in the lineup for 3 days in a row, he kind of decided.
He's going after, yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to burn it in one of the fire pits, I think. It's time for me to give it up.
Did the Phillies just have base load again with nobody out, or been on first and second, third with 1 out or no outs again?
Stott was on, and then
Harper. Yeah.
No, not Harper.
Schwarber got hit. So it was Stott and Schwarber.
That's right, yeah.
Was 1 out?
Schwarber got hit, yeah.
I think it was 1 out,
yeah.
No, it was no outs because then Baum.
Well, Stott led off.
Right. And then
so
Baum,
it was nobody out.
Right, and then Baum went into a double play.
Yep.
That's right, so it made it 2 outs. Okay.
Yep.
That's the one problem with Bohm.
Yeah.
He hits into a lot of double plays.
And he's slow, yep.
He hits into a lot of double plays. And I'll tell you, Bohm has been disappointing because people wanted him to be a 25 to 28 homer type of guy.
Size,
because he's a big and he's a corner. He's just not ever going to be that guy, and it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I like Bohm, but he's been disappointing. He's got to hate the face. He's a crybaby.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That plays right.
Yep.
And when he came back, everybody was all excited because they definitely extended the lineup a little, made the lineup a lot longer, deeper with him in there.
What did I say?
And we definitely missed him.
It was across the channels there. Cross channels.
I don't know what that means.
It means that I was listening to you, and then I had something else coming in that I reacted on my phone. AKA, I was not listening to you.
Wasn't paying attention. At least he's being
that would have
honest.
been easier to say.
At least he's being honest.
So we got 4-2. By the way, David Robertson. We were talking about
Johnny
this.
High Sox.
They
There
took
he is.
Luzardo out of the
High
game.
Sox.
Earnshaw, you seem like a guy who would go High Sox.
No, I wasn't a guy who was High Sox. Nah, I
Now,
did it occasionally.
if you were wearing your baseball uniform, would you wear like a Phillies hat? I mean, like an Eagles
different
hat
hat?
with the with your baseball team uniform?
No, only the Philly tuxedo. Okay?
I never heard of this Philly tuxedo. Have you?
No.
These guys are boomers. That's why.
Boomer. We're not boomers,
Hey,
dude.
you're close.
We're not boomers.
All right, you're what? Xers.
Yeah,
You're
we're
Xers.
Xers.
You're
No, but you
Xers.
ever okay? So you ever see young kids?
Oh, boy.
Balls hit
Oh,
deep.
boy.
It's off the
That's
wall.
off the wall. Well played by Bader, though. So you get young kids, and they always want to wear their hair long, and then they look like idiots. And you say to the kid, I'm telling you to cut your hair, not because of anything else other than
Bader looks great with his hair.
15 years later, when you look back at that picture, you're going to say, man, did I look like an idiot? Why didn't you tell me to cut your hair, right?
Yeah.
He had the long hair. You cut it, though.
So producer Alex.
Yeah, you look like an idiot.
Wow, social media Alex getting
Yeah,
astray.
that's what he gets. Hey, late in the game this morning,
when
you
you
guys Alex to show up and produce, and now you're just throwing
When you
stones.
see the young kid, you say, hey, kid, you need a haircut. And the kid's always fighting. No, I don't want to get my haircut. I don't want to get my haircut. And then you say, you don't look bad. It's just when you look back at your picture, you're going to say, what was I thinking?
Dude,
We're just,
I was thinking
You know-
when I put it on this morning.
My oldest son has long.
I know.
He
I
had
can
long
tell.
hair. Bad.
I could tell you were
was
thinking.
bad.
That's
I
the
was thinking.
problem.
I was like, Eagles won. I'll put both of them on.
Yeah.
Put both.
Lots of fandom.
And by the way, Kelly Green and the powder blue, he's out.
Oh,
He's totally out.
Yeah,
so
that's
of course
that's
he's
0
out.
for 2.
I don't mind the powder blue. The Kelly Green, I don't hate. I just prefer the midnight green.
Dude.
Yeah,
Right? You like the midnight green.
like them in that green.
I-
Yeah.
No, Kelly Green.
I like it, but I like the Kelly. I do. I got to tell you, I like the Kelly. Matter of fact, I brought something to show you here.
Oh, wow.
Check this out.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Back in the day, look
Look
at
at this.
Look at this. Oh, the ultimate
Isn't
weapon.
that beautiful? I don't know
That's
if
a
you can see
nice
it.
one
Look-
there, Randall.
The ultimate weapon.
Randall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Check
getting a
that
big
out.
glare right in my.
Cunningham.
Look at that, man. That's a.
Joe Ector Jr. warned us that was going to happen.
Yes, he did.
There
Look
you
at that.
go.
Look at that.
He
for
had
the
it
Steelers,
all
too. What was
sight
that?
checked.
The Steelers.
Eagles versus Steelers.
Yeah, back in the day.
So they're going to
Little
wear the
program.
Birds going to wear Kelly Green 3 times this year, but
Are they
all
really?
kind of late. Week 8 and then like
But all against
I wonder
division
why.
rivals.
Oh, is that what it
Yeah.
is? Division
Yeah, they're
rival?
wearing them
Okay.
against the Giants, Washington, and Dallas.
Yeah, so this is the normal color, right? That's our normal.
Yep, midnight
Oh.
green.
Right.
Yeah,
Midnight green, yep.
Do you think they're changing back to the Kelly?
I hope.
No.
I
There-
feel
there's
like
talk
it's
about it,
I
but-
feel like it's happening.
I think they make so much money doing it the other way. I don't
No,
know.
they're not switching.
I
back.
feel like it's
God, I
happening.
hope.
I think there's a lot of people signed up for that train, man.
I
A
hope.
lot of people.
I was there. I was at the link the day of
I
when
know
they
there
dropped
are.
it.
And that's why he won't do it. He's not dumb. You just said it, Ozzy.
What's that?
They prey on these people that wear those stupid jerseys for 3 games.
Stupid
The
jersey.
black hats,
I
the
wear
black-
mine all the time.
Come on, let's go.
I wear
Let's
it
go.
all.
Hold
So
them.
do I.
What?
If I had
Very
my
nice.
choice right now, if you said, hey, we're going to go to Rally House, I'm going to shock you to death and actually just gift you a shirt because that would not normally happen. And you're just like, pick any Eagle shirt that you want. I'm going with either the Kelly Green or the old Eagle versus the new one.
By the way, stop the fans. Here we go.
Oh.
Who's the Marlins' first ever NL Rookie of the Year?
You guys went with
I
Cabrera.
went
I,
with Miguel Cabrera.
agree with Mike. I went Miggy.
Jazz Chisholm. That's all. I don't know. I'm going to go off the boat here.
John Chisholm, that's a good one too, but I think that's later.
Well,
Wow, who did they?
Dontrell
Dontrell
Willis.
Train.
Dontrell Willis. Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
Former
gracious.
Phillies.
JT.
He's out.
Got
They
him.
get him?
Yeah, you're not stealing third on JT.
No way.
He's made some bad throws the last 2 weeks here.
Yeah.
He's made
Yeah.
some throw out in left field. He
Well,
threw the ball to
90 feet's a lot closer to 122.
He's
no, to third. He
unbelievable.
threw the ball to third
Now
into
see,
left field the other night.
Why would you do that? Oh, because
The one
there's one
that Bohm
out.
didn't.
I guess they were trying to. I guess they were trying to get there to second, the third with only one out.
Ooh.
I could see that maybe, but because now I guess they wanted a sack fly.
That falls into the old,
would you do that?
what we've seen so much, I feel like, the last couple years. Just
Let's see, they get him.
lack
a throw.
of baseball.
Oh,
Ooh, that was,
That was
close
closer
right
than I
there.
thought, but he
Mike,
was
what happened to the swipe tag? Where's that gone? Remember
Yeah.
that? We were
Oh,
co-
yeah.
you guys coached that. We were
Cameras.
taught that.
Cameras. That's what happened.
Yeah. I mean,
There's
we
that
should
glare.
whip the swipe
Yeah.
tag.
Yeah.
tell me about it. Jeez.
Yeah, grow a couple inches.
So, guys, I'm going to be actually doing a broadcast in Lone Depot Park in 2 weekends. The
Oh, yeah, remember
Prep
telling me
Baseball Report
Get
All-American game at Lone Depot Park.
There you go, Bohm. Bang.
3 outs.
There
Robertson's
you go.
out.
Very nice. There
So
you go.
Robertson
Good
and,
job. That's a hold.
So you got Robertson and then either Strom or
Kirkering.
Kirkering.
Yeah, who do you think here? They
The
think-
eighth. Well, I don't
yeah.
know who's up for them in terms
Right,
of
yeah,
like
exactly
lefties or
right,
righties.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But we'll see. All right, we'll see who comes up next here on the porch at Meyers Lighthouse in Ocean View. in the Phillies on the porch here at Meyers Lighthouse. On the porch, we do usually on a Saturday or a Sunday. If you subscribe to the YouTube channel at Mike Gill Show, at BFA Live Sports, at Earnshaw Radio, you can find out when we're going to do our next On the Porch broadcast. But it looks like we got Max Cafe over there hooking up the people today with the food, and I've seen a lot of people walking back with the food, boys. The food looks really good. Yeah. Max Cafe, there's the number, 609-837-9977. And I wonder what that guy's getting. Is that a burger? What is he getting, a burger over there? What do you think? What's the prediction?
The menu's pretty good. I think I saw some fried mac and cheese bites.
I saw that too,
gosh,
that
sounds
saw wings,
awesome.
Maybe not.
Real quick, normally, we got the Squares and Fairs pizza for the boys here. This is from our boy Dom over at. Now we ate a couple slices, and it's we had it here for a while. That's what's left over there.
To eat another one, boys.
Man,
there goes Doug.
Get in there.
I was
Get
going to
in
grab
there.
one too, but I don't want to kill the end of that.
Right there. Look at that, boys. Oh yeah.
I'll tell you what. I mean, if you like the old school, round football style pizza, this is not that. This is a meal. This is a dinner. This is for the family. This is like, people say, oh, it's this much. It's for each person gets 4 slices, and you still can keep going. So this pizza, we actually we got a pizza Thursday night for the Eagles game. We went Squares and Fairs. We still had slices left over, because there's just so many slices in there. It's really, Dom does a great job. And by the way, I messaged Dom this morning, and he had the pizza ready for me right when I walked in at 1:45.
So awesome.
And
so awesome.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
We got
all
a
right, 4-2 in the 8th, by the way.
Yeah, come on, we got to get this going.
We got a pick, you and Dom today somewhere?
Oh, yeah. Let me send it over to
who's your
social
Phillies
media.
#2 pitcher? That's good. So what are we thinking here?
Strom is warming up, by the way.
Yeah.
So not Kirker, they're going to go Strom.
Well, I don't know if there's lefties.
I'm checking right now.
Yeah, it's a good thing they keep that on Major League
Looks
Baseball.
like it is. Looks like it's Ramirez, Marcy, Hernandez, I believe.
I'm going to say, guys, now we used to have the bullpen used to be our strength. It seems like it's kind of wavered here the last couple of weeks, right?
Kirkering has been the one that's a little bit shaky.
Yeah.
We got to get Mike. Can we get Mike on the headset over here, or is he hanging out, or what's he doing back there?
Mike's just enjoying.
Yeah, Mike's a good dude. We had our fundraiser for our baseball team here, and we were here for the anniversary party. There's a base hit. There we go.
Let's get 2. Hustle. He's going for 2.
Dick. It hit him right in the chest piece. Oh.
Nice.
He's in.
Nice.
Marsh. Yeah. Marsh has been
I love his
so
enthusiasm,
good since he
man.
came
His
back.
enthusiasm is just infectious.
Since he came back from that injury, he was awful to start the year.
Yes.
Awful.
What a good crowd of
Got
people,
hurt.
by the way. What a good crowd of people.
He's been great.
Yeah. Him and Stop both were early on were terrible.
Stop the last month has really come on.
Yeah.
That's why he should stay in the 9-hole. Just keep him there, even though he's hot. Keep him there.
That's a good point right there.
So I think I'll grab Mike from Meyers Lighthouse Brewing here, and then Mike Gill. This button here is going to be your friend.
Oh.
Teaching Mike how to produce?
Just the cut button.
Just
Nick
the cut
Earnshaw.
button?
Just
That's
remind him.
Okay.
I'll move the cameras around, showcase the place while you guys are talking to Mike. All right, I'll be back. I'm taking my beer with me, so you can't drink it.
20 doubles for
That's a
B.
veteran
Marsh.
move right there.
There you go.
Dougie Fresh. That's a veteran move.
She's so scared.
So we have Bader up now.
Bader,
Yeah,
man, what
let's
an addition he's been.
He's been more than you could have imagined.
No doubt.
1 for 3 today. God, he's just a ball player. Just a ball player. Eye black, got all the crazy colors. With all the
Do you know those colors are his?
It's his brand.
Company. It's his
Yeah,
brand.
it's his
How about
brand.
that? Yeah.
It's his
Yeah,
brand,
You're
yeah.
on it too, Nick. You
Yeah.
got it.
It's his brand.
Yep. And Bader now is hitting, what is that, over 270 now, 802.
He's batting over 300 since after those first 10 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was struggling, but he's batting over 300 as a Philly.
Yeah, he never gave up. He's got that infectious attitude. You know,
Yeah.
you see he's always screaming, yelling.
Did you see him on Sunday Night Baseball when they interviewed
Yes.
him during the game?
I
and
love
he's doing
that.
the crab.
They asked him why they nicknamed
Yeah.
him the crab. He goes, "Is the camera on me?"
Yeah.
And
He
here's
starts
why.
doing it.
He does it backwards.
It was
That was
awesome.
great. That was great.
I hate when they do like the interviews with the players during the game because I want the players should be focused on the game.
No doubt.
But that was awesome.
Yeah, no
Bader
doubt.
was the best one I've seen by far.
Yeah, no doubt.
interviewing mid-game.
I love when they did the All-Star
By the way,
game, they did a
our
picture.
boy
He
Mikey,
got it up in the
Mike
first
Myers
inning.
is coming over here to
There he is.
sit down with the boys here.
Michael.
Look at the Vans, baby. The checkered Vans are in the house. Yeah, what's up?
He's got his maroon
What's up,
fills.
Mike?
Yeah.
How are you?
What's up, Mike? Good to see
By
you,
the way,
brother.
there's we had, by the way, everybody's been giving it 2 thumbs up here for the pizza from the crew up here. Big Mike from Meyers is here, man. It's been fun today. We're out there having a good time. We had a ton of people here. We had a whole bike crew that came through
I
here.
saw
Holy
that.
mackerel. What's going on?
We're always rotating people through here. I mean, people are still figuring it out. It's great.
I know. It's funny. We had, so our buddy Joe Wechter was here earlier, who used to be the morning show producer for WIP for the Cataldi show, came by here, and we were all hanging out, and he said, man, this place is awesome. I've never been here before. I feel like every time I come here and I tell someone to meet me here, they say the same thing. Now, Billy Osborne, who lives in Wildwood, same thing. He's like, this place is awesome. I had 20 minutes from here.
I'd love to hear that.
Yeah, so we've had a lot of great feedback of people coming out. We had a whole bunch of people playing along and having fun, but we love what you've done with the place, with the cornhole and the whole yard over here. Like, how long did this kind of vision all kind of start, like, hanging out for you there?
Actually, faster than possible. Even when we got the place, we were open in 6 months. I mean, it was a dilapidated golf course. 6 months.
I was saying, I was a kid, and it was batting cages were all here.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it took that much. And then in the off season this year, we did the pavilion here that we're under, and then added the turf.
So the pavilion here has added a whole dimension to you guys, right?
It does. It helps with a little bit of weather, obviously sun coverage. We had a hot summer, so that's been
I was saying we were here last fall at one night, and you had the fire pits outside.
Yeah.
You had the music going here. So it's one of those things where all the seasons change, but you guys keep kind of like evolving with the seasons.
Yeah, we stay open all year. We trim some days and hours off, but
let me ask you this, okay? They were making fun because they showed a picture of all the kegs over there.
Yeah.
And they said, I must have been here.
Yeah.
But what beer is your top, because I always tell people when I come, there's 3 beers that I the hole-in-one. Now, you guys are drinking the hole-in-one. McGinty, you had the hole-in-one, right? McGinty had the hole-in-one. She had the middle of the day.
Okay.
I like that anniversary beer that you had. Are you going to bring that baby back? What's your most popular beer here?
I'll be honest, the Phil's Pills that we did after the
you
Phillies.
have that cans, right?
Really?
That is our number 1 seller.
He has that in the cans. It's the one with the
I drew that. Yeah, the baseball with the shades on.
With the shades on.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
nice.
Phil's Pills?
Yep, the Phil's
so that's
Pills.
become your go-to.
That and the hole-in-one are the top 2.
Yeah.
Easy.
Phil's Pills right there.
Yep.
Oh, you got the Phil's Pills?
Yep.
All right, Phil's Pills
Phil's
over here,
Pills
too.
right there.
All right.
Yep.
I know he had pumpkin. He went pumpkin.
Yeah.
The pumpkin is extremely popular because of how light it is.
Awesome.
Everybody goes heavy on the spices. We go really light, which is great. So this is our 2nd year with that beer.
Yeah, so the hole-in-one, it was the first beer that I think I had when I was here, and I was like, and then I came back,
And it wasn't
and
here. And you were upset about
I
that.
said I was not happy about the. Well, it's funny because it's like I'm a big IPA guy,
Sure.
and it's like certain places are known for the certain that's their IPA, right?
100%.
But some places they change them over so much, but the hole-in-one seemingly is a staple.
You
now.
had a lot to do with that. If it wasn't for you, that would have been gone forever.
You
We
think
had a
so?
production meeting on Monday and say, Gill loves this beer. Let's get it back on the production line.
I'll tell you what. So we're getting ready for Red October.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you can come outside and watch the game. Like Phillies playoff games are going to be out.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. This this season, we're going to have everything on outside. We have new speakers coming for out here. We had the birds on Thursday night. This place was packed.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. You know what I was wondering? It was, by the way, there's the building for everybody who's watching on the YouTube stream there. That's
us.
the actual brewery. That's the kind of the tasting area.
Yep.
You go in those front 2 doors. There's a bar inside, a little bit of table space in there. Then there's a door to your left, and then you come outside, and that's
Correct.
where we're sitting right here.
And that building a year and a half ago had, was set up for miniature golf only. That was it.
And now you got the mini golf course you're
Yep.
seeing right here on the camera.
Yeah.
You got
18
mini
holes,
golf, 18 holes. Now, what's the best
40-year-old
score?
class. 34, JJ's got
34.
now.
Down to 34?
Yeah, 34.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was just a couple weeks ago. So
Jeez.
still a highly competitive course out there.
And they put the score, by the way, when you go inside, They have the score up on the chalkboard there, so you can always see what it is. Now, I tell people, it's a small tasting room, but
Yes.
I like the small tasting room places. Those are the charms of the breweries, are these small little spots, and then like the outdoor stuff like that. Like that to me draws me to a place. These little small spots.
And I tend to agree with you, and I think that's the vibe we try to put out, is that everybody's welcome. It's a chill little spot, and we're doing as much as we can with as little as we have. So
it's great. And by the way, you have a place in Philly too, right?
Yes, Fishtown section. We've been there for 4 years. So
I was up in Philly. We were at what's the name of the place we were at the other day? It was out in Yardley. We were at a place called Arista House, little brewery out there. Very cool spot.
Okay.
And then we took it to Franklin Yard. Is it in the city? Don't ask him. He's got an Eagles hat on and a Philly shirt.
Do you like the Philly tuxedo?
That is the tuxedo, my friend.
See?
You're rocking it.
See? He knows what the tuxedo is.
I do know what that is.
He knows what the tuxedo is.
Yeah, but it was like it's Caddyshack. He's like, but it looks good on you, though.
Yeah.
It does. It does. I'm telling
That's great.
Yeah. We got what do we got here? He's got another look. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
What's going on inside there?
And we did a lot of this work ourselves. I mean, we found this place. It was a random find, and the golf course was out front. We were just like, this could make a killer setup.
Yeah, and listen, it's definitely. I can't remember the first time I came here, when it was or why it was.
Like first 3 months last year, probably somewhere in.
I heard
August,
about it, and I
like
said we got to go check it out. And we came down here, and I said, man, the Hole in One. And if I find a place where I like that particular beer, I said, you got me, man. You guys sold me. And then we were talking about this earlier. If there's a beer that you like, you can go grab the can and bring it home for you, and bang, right there. So
there it
check
is.
out the fridge stuff and everything that's
We
going
always
on
got
inside.
3-4 beers in there. That's some of them rotate,
There's
some of them
the
are the
Beacon.
same.
I've had that Beacon a few times. Yeah.
We replaced that with a little more sessionable beer, but that'll be back at some point.
Now, one of the things that if anybody out there, we did our baseball team did a fundraiser here, and you have this whole pavilion and the whole team. That's the cool part about it. The brewery scene, the kids can generally hang out during the day and have something to do, right? That's the one thing. You can play mini golf, and then the parents can hang out. They can go play cornhole. You got the ring tosses. You got the ping pong. So there's always something that you can bring the young kids out here for early in the day.
Yeah, and we really leaned into that. Obviously, getting the property and having a miniature golf course on it, we're like, hey, we got to double down on this. Let's turf the yard. Let's get some more games out here for the kids. Because families are looking for something to do sometimes for everybody.
All right,
so
Jay
cool.
Foxy 5's got a question for you, Mike. What breweries have inspired you along your path?
That's a great question. I love ARS in South Philadelphia. They're a very small brewery. That's one of my favorites. I just like to go on, to be honest, I Google and I go randomly just to see what people's atmospheres are. When I was down in Austin, Texas, they had a ton of outdoor beer garden lights, space, room, and that's kind of really where we got a lot of inspiration for this place.
Yeah, well, it's funny. We were up, I said we were in Philly, and I think I was talking to you a couple weeks ago. We were going to go to Other Half.
Yeah.
And that place is pretty big, though.
That is a big place.
They got some good beer there.
They do.
They do a good job.
They do.
Yeah.
And that's their model. I think they have, 4 or 5 in
they do,
major
yes.
cities, I think.
But, I always say all the time, when people are watching the show here on the porch, send a picture of your setup of what you're doing. Like, how do you watch the game? By the way, Strom in the game gets a strikeout. He's got 2 outs here.
Go,
in
baby.
the 8th. We're
Let's
almost
go.
home here.
Let's go.
But we always say, how are you watching the game, and, what's your setup? Like, in terms of you have us on the laptop, because it's always cool to – it gives you, ideas how to set your place up.
100%, yeah. And you got to feed from everybody else. If you're not changing stuff and looking for new stuff, then you're dying, right? So you kind of have to always be on the lookout for something.
So the anniversary IPA coming back, or what's only going to be for anniversary? Just for the anniversary?
Yep, just next year. We do heavily rotate. We do have those core brand beers that are here, but we do like to rotate.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Andrew, our brewer, does a fantastic job. And hazies are his – he really excels at those.
We did the Shore
Shore Break?
No, the Stout.
Stout?
The Stout. What's the Stout called?
That one was –
something Shot.
Lucky Shot.
Lucky Shot,
yes. Yep.
We had the Lucky Shot on the porch a couple weekends ago.
That was a good beer, man. He's
Really
got that.
good beer.
He's got that English beer on now. That's great too. That's kind of the darker one we got.
Yeah, the guy over there was drinking it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we got 4-2 in the 8th here, 2 outs.
Yeah.
Let's go, boys.
Yeah.
So, Eagles game, weather delay. What'd you do?
Everybody cleared out. both locations on point.
Wow.
Really?
But I got to go home and watch the end of it in bed, so
There
I
you
was
go.
I was kind of all right with that.
I was wondering how that kind of worked out. There you
It
go.
was people stayed though. Like if it was short, people would have stayed till the end. I mean, I love how committed our fans are.
I was wondering about that. Like the bars.
Yeah.
Now, he went to the game.
Oh, he did.
I had to cut
and
out.
we
Did you
razzed
leave or
him.
not?
We razzed him.
Bus. I was with a group.
Okay.
I had to leave early. I would have stayed if it was.
Okay.
If I had my own
Now,
mode of transportation,
hold
didn't have
on.
to get my
Now,
car.
Do you think
I
a
would-
guy wearing a Phillies jersey and an Eagles hat
Yes.
would have stayed at the game?
I sit in the nosebleeds during Sixers games when Embiid's not even playing. Yeah, I would have stayed. I didn't have my car. I would have gotten it. I would have went. I would have stayed.
All right. All
But
right.
it was unmitigated circumstances for me.
Got
that
it.
game. But it was a fun time. It was free, free tickets. I'm gonna take a free ticket. You know?
Oh,
so
absolutely.
Can't beat it. So
Home
I gotta follow the
opener,
rules.
We're dropping a banner on Dallas. I
Yeah.
mean, who wouldn't take that
Oh, my
ticket?
God,
Jeez.
unbelievable.
So I gotta
the
follow the
best.
rules.
Yeah.
You know?
What time when you left? How much stuff was in the game?
It was during the delay.
During the delay.
During the delay.
4:44 left in the third.
Yeah.
And they had about an hour delay, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
totally
Tough.
different game after that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was wild
Yep.
at the end there.
And they
It just
24-20
completely
and
changed.
nobody even scored for
Yeah.
like the whole fourth
It
quarter.
was
right?
like
Yeah.
a tale of two completely different halves.
Yeah.
Now,
But getting a W at the end and
Yeah.
starting
We
the
got the
season off
W.
like
Yeah,
that,
was
that's
nice against Dallas.
especially
There you go.
without
Yeah.
Carter, like winning a game like that without Carter. That's
nice
great.
job, Sosa.
There you
Way
go.
to
we
take
go.
charge.
Mundo.
All right,
boys,
we head
let's
to
go.
the ninth inning. We are live at Meyers Lighthouse for a live on the porch on the road. We'll be back with the ninth inning. Hit the QR code and scan that. Hit the like button. Hit subscribe. We'll be back for the ninth. All right, we're back on the porch here at Meyers Lighthouse in Ocean View. For anybody who has never been here before, check out the lighthouse. Check out the mini golf. Look at that. Look at the rolling,
Look at that
rolling.
Caribbean
Look at
color
Is this
going
Niagara
on there.
Falls?
That's some good dye
That's
right
what they-
there.
That's awesome.
That's what they- Is that the same you got at Augusta?
Yeah, that's right.
You get in there and you get stuck in there. and
They
got a
get
little-
theirs off Amazon
No
too.
doubt.
There's a mini golf course. Got some people out
looks
there going
great.
for the course record right now, which is
34.
34.
Yeah,
All
owned by
right.
our own JJ Booth.
JJ Booth.
37th ranked in the country now.
Damn.
Really?
You got to play in 3 sanctioned tournaments a year and you could be ranked.
No way.
He never played mini golf like that in his life. Yeah.
Oh my God.
We can't keep him in the tap.
Oh, look at that.
That's a bad
Look
shot.
at that. By the way, I don't know if you can check this out. Can you get a – no, we can't probably see this, but we're going to have to see if Dougie Fresh comes back. You're going to have to check out this got this nice Game Day magazine, which we showed you with Randall Cunningham on the cover.
Sure.
Oh, man.
But if you look at the there you go. Randall Cunningham's on the cover there. And
Kelly Green.
we'll have to have Doug pull up the roster because there's a guy on this
Get a
roster
close-up.
that we'll
with
have to
us.
show you there. We'll get Dougie Fresh when he comes back over here.
Love the Kelly
By
Green.
the way, I see that Billy Osborne is now going with the Pitt shirt.
I brought my son's Bentley uniform on. And I was representing my other son Trent with Rutgers, and I thought,
Pitt
you know
won
what?
today, by the way.
Is that a Pennsylvania tuxedo?
Ooh,
Yes,
yeah.
it is a Pennsylvania
There you
tuxedo.
go.
All right.
It is. I'm an Eagle fan, so I don't know anybody hear about that, but I'm an Eagle fan. But
You're a Pitt
I'm
guy.
a Pitt guy, yeah.
Pitt
And
guy.
Mike and I, we have a nice little fun thing going with Pitt and West Virginia. And
Pitt won today. West
Yes.
Virginia's losing 17-10 right now in the fourth quarter.
my former roommate at Pitt was one of West Virginia's all-time great backs, A.B. Brown.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
He
right.
transferred from Pitt to West Virginia. And,
I was in
Had a
the
great career.
Amos Zaraway days. Was the running back when I was at
oh, yeah.
Sub V.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Schwarb
All right, that ball almost
just
went
missed it.
Oh,
It
here we
was
go.
just a
Let's
couple
see if
feet
we
shy.
can get Dougie the roster.
Yeah,
now.
here's a little zoom in here.
Zoom in on number 13 on the roster,
On
Doug,
the
if
roster.
you
Here
can.
we go. I got it. I'll hold it up.
I don't know if you can see. You might have to bring it over to you
Yeah.
there. If you check out number 13 on the roster there, you will see our very own.
Get it?
No, it's a Steeler.
No,
that's a
you're
Steeler
going to
roster.
the wrong
We got the-
side.
Down,
There you
down
Give it to
below.
the guy in the Philly
Yeah.
tuxedo
Yeah,
to have the
there you go.
wrong
Yeah.
team.
Get your finger
Here's
under
how it was
there.
handed to me.
All right, there you go. Number 13, you would see William
Little mark there.
Osborne, wide receiver.
Look at
Look
that.
at that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Diet Cokes
Yeah.
here? Up. There we go.
There you go.
There we go. Randall Cunningham, number 12. William Osborne, number 13.
There you go.
Our own Billy Osborne
Beautiful.
from the Philadelphia
Beautiful.
Eagles. What year
Now
is
it's a
that?
close-up on me.
That's awesome.
That was
The Philly tuxedo.
Philly
Right
tuxedo.
here.
Yeah, that was. We were talking about the Kelly Green, which is kind of ironic that I had this year. That was in 19. It looks like 92.
Wow.
No, 91, 92. Let's see. I'm gonna tell you exactly. This was a preseason game, I think, or a regular season game against the Steelers. What happened to the thing that? Did we lose the cover? There
Oh.
we go.
There it is.
All right. So what's it say?
All right, 4-2 in the ninth, by the way. We're going
89.
to 9th.
89.
Let's close this
89.
out.
89.
89. Yep. That was the year
Is
I
that the
graduated.
Bryce Pulp year?
I don't know about that.
I don't think so.
No,
No, I think what year was that when Randall got taken out by Bryce Pulp for
Oh,
the
that's
Green Bay
right.
Packers? That was the
No.
first game of the year.
Yeah, it was the first game. I don't think it was 89 though. But
No,
but
no,
your
it
memory,
wasn't
I wouldn't
89.
go against you. That,
No,
could
it
be
wasn't 89. 89 was still Buddy.
Yeah, 89 was
Yeah.
still Buddy. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
By the way, it was classic. He
You
never
played
called-
for Buddy.
Yeah, and I was he doesn't call me by my last name. He called me by number 13. You're 13. Get your little buck. Yeah, number 13. Everybody was a number unless you were Randall
Right.
or unless you're Jerome or Reggie's definitely Reggie. So yeah, he was a beaut. He
That's
was
awesome.
oh my gosh. We were over in London one time and we were playing the Cleveland Browns. That was right after they had that big thing with Heller got poked in the eye, and we got out the bus and literally was
Ron
trying to-
Heller.
Ron Heller.
Wow.
Yep. And with Cleveland, they had the big thing where he got poked in the eye. He was wearing the thing, and right after the first practice, we got in a big brawl against him. And Buddy's not the type of guy that cared about that. I remember him saying, "Get out of the way, get out of the way. I want to see this." Like most coaches would blow the whistle and break it up.
Right.
Buddy wanted to come over where it was at and wanted to see it. He wanted to see who was fighting. Yeah, let me get out of the way. I mean, he was just beautiful.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's nothing
We
better
had
than a
him-
fight you're not in, right?
No, exactly right. And there's three things he cared about. He cared about that you had the helmet to your right-hand side. For all the Eagle guys out there, they know what I'm talking about. He filmed the national anthem. You had to be in a straight line. You had to have your helmet buckled up. You had to have it to the right in attention. If you weren't paying attention, he literally filmed it. Before you watch the game film, he would film that. If you did not do that, you got called out in front of the team.
Wow.
He also, in practice and games, he never wanted the chin strap flopping. It always had to be buttoned up. And that was just that was his thing. And you had to have a lap before practice. There were like three things.
Wow. Tight ship.
Yeah.
All right, by the way, Yohan Duran is in the game
Oh,
here.
there we
We
go.
are at Meyers Lighthouse. The ninth inning. Instead of Duran's entrance music, the Lighthouse just start doing some
That's it.
crazy
That's
music.
That's
here.
it. We
Yeah.
should get a
Crazy
speaker
lights.
up there. We'll do that for next year. See, this is where we get inspiration.
There you go.
Would you pay $15
Oh, no. Oh,
extra if you went to a Phillies game
no.
and you got to see Duran's entrance and he got the save?
An extra 15 on top of
Like
what
you
we
paid
already
$40 for your ticket, and then Duran comes in.
Yeah.
You'd pay $15.
I would.
It's an attraction.
It is.
that
Yeah.
you didn't have before.
Not
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're already getting
I'm in on
scammed
that.
anyway.
Yeah.
Well, you're already spending a couple $100 once you're done everything else. Why not?
Exactly.
$60 for
Yeah.
parking.
50.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Come on. Yeah. Put it on the
15's
credit card.
crazy.
I said, how many
Swipe it.
people
We'll
now
pay it
are
next
going
month.
to those games and they leave upset that they didn't see his entrance?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
hey,
true.
I'm with them. I'm
15
one of
is
them.
crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a crazy number.
That's wild.
Who's going to – they can't guarantee he's going to pitch that. So that's just
it's
saying
stipulation.
arbitrarily.
In the event that he comes in the game, you're going to
And
get
makes the save.
You're going to get and saves the game. If he blows the save,
Right.
you're not
Right.
getting charged $15 extra.
So you got to watch that last beer, right? Because, hey, you're
It's
running down
over.
to the end of your money.
Oh, there's a ground ball to first.
Squeezing
There
the
you go.
fan.
One down.
All right.
One out.
Attaboy.
One down.
Most of these
Squeezing the
teams come
fan
out
there.
and hit-
I'll tell you what, he changes the end of these
He
games,
sure
doesn't
does.
he?
Yes, he does.
Yep.
He throws
So,
strikes.
so Red October, you'll have all the games on Sunday. Football all here. You have
Always.
the outdoor out for the football too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We're huge sports fans, obviously. So, I mean, everything that's on, we're showcasing.
By the way, the Phillies game is on right above us here, so everybody out there is watching the game up above us here.
Yep,
So
Dougie
We
Fresh.
got
There
an
you go.
85-inch screen up there.
85
80
inch.
maybe? 80, I think.
So that's what it looks like where we
clear
are
as-
now. We're
it's
actually
clear as
watching
day,
the game
too.
on a monitor in front of us here.
Yep.
Oh, there's a ground ball to
there we
second.
go.
There we
See,
go.
teams
Two
are coming
down.
out
Two
here.
down.
Right, right.
Clean.
All right.
See how teams swing right the first with two pitches because they don't want to get behind and get that 102-mile-an-hour fastball or that crazy ass. What's that? The splitter?
He throws all sorts of
Sinker.
Yeah, he
water.
does.
Yeah, the
Split.
sinker split. Yep. I mean, teams don't
And
want
they're
to
all
face
like
that.
right around 100 miles. He's
Yeah,
thrown
it's
four
nuts.
pitches. 4 pitches and 2 outs, by the way.
By the way,
Crazy.
it looks like you got the Dodgers who've lost 4 in a row.
Yep.
So if you can win this game, you're going to keep them 4 back of you no matter
Yeah.
what.
That was lost in the sauce last night with all the commotion with the Phillies, Karen, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Will you
How
give the
about
foul
that?
ball? Did you see what happened today?
I did. It's-
Marcus Lemonis said he is giving them World Series tickets
Actually.
and giving them a free RV.
What?
Yeah,
I did not see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
from Camping World.
Do we know where Karen lives yet?
There's been a
'Cause
lot.
she's probably
of,
gonna
A
have
lot
to
of
mo-
misinformation.
She's
out
gonna have to
there.
move soon, I think.
There's been a lot of misinformation on who she actually is.
So one of the high schools in the area had to put out a statement that said she does not work here because
Oh,
people
yeah.
were saying that she worked at one of the high schools
Yep.
locally here.
Wow.
And they said that she has not worked at this high school or
Right.
does not work at the high school. Can you imagine?
She works at our biggest
craziness.
competitor brewery.
Get that out there.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, come on. Look at
Ah,
that.
there
Look
he
at that
is.
goal.
There it is.
Ah,
Oh.
foul.
It's crazy. He came in and he does. Well, he may strike him out now because it's 2-2.
Yeah.
But
And what's the fastest pitch he's recorded now? 104?
103. Was it
Point
104?
something?
103.
I know he
103.
owns the 3 fastest pitches in the bank now, right?
You ever think about this, anybody, when you're watching the game and Tom McCarthy does, every pitch that goes over 95 miles an hour, Comcast will, and I said, every pitch goes over 90. How much money are they donating?
It's got to be like 10 cents or something
Yeah.
like that, right?
What's the money amount? I want to know that because it's every pitch
would
is
be
over
great.
95 miles an hour.
$6. And did they make that deal before they knew he was going to
It's
be
been on
here?
for years, though.
Yeah, but
no,
like
it's been
a
on
lot
for
of
years.
pitchers are over 95. you know?
Every pitcher throws
Yeah.
it.
Well,
It's-
then like Nola.
except for Nola, right?
Yeah.
Whenever Nola pitches, Comcast is like, thank God. All right, here we go.
Robertson,
come on.
Give him the-
2-2.
Give him the heater.
Come on, Duran.
2-2.
Ah, 101 on the outside.
Attaboy.
And we get a Phillies win on the porch. That's
porch,
rare.
let's
We
go.
don't have very many wins on the
All
porch.
right, there must be some good luck floating
Yeah,
around here.
exactly. We have not got very many wins
On a 2-game
on the
win
porch
streak
this
now.
year.
There we
On
go.
a 2-game win
Nice.
streak.
That's
There
right.
We go.
Yeah, we
Hopefully
were.
the porch.
What happened last weekend? They were down. What was the score?
What game was
Which
that?
one was
It was
it?
again against the. It was Memorial Day against the Brewers. That was the game they were down in the first
Labor
inning.
Day. Labor Day.
Labor Day.
Labor
Yeah.
Day. Yes, it was Monday.
Yeah.
Gosh, that feels like an eternity ago.
They were down like
does.
3 or 4 nothing.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
There we go. 2-game win streak on the
I don't-
porch.
Do you feel the same way about all these like hand signals that I do?
Yeah, I feel like I'm back in Little League and I'm trying to pick up on the call
There you
here.
go.
All right, that's the tap list, everybody. So
Look
if you're
at
looking
that.
for something to do tonight, you've been watching the show, and you're like, you know what, that place looked really cool. There's a list of beers that you can get right now here at Meyers Lighthouse. The number 10 is the hole-in-one. Now, I said that one to me is one of my favorites. I'm going midday IPA right now. Nuggets over here, he was drinking that pumpkin ale called, what is it?
Great Gordo.
Great Gordo. I couldn't read
Yes.
the handwriting up
Yeah.
there. All right, Great Gordo. Ozzy, what were you drinking? You were drinking what I was
Same with
drinking.
you early on. Yep.
Middle of the day. I
Yeah,
know
middle of the day was good.
social media Alex over there, he was drinking the pumpkin ale. Dougie Fresh has got the hole-in-one.
And I've got the Mexican lager.
Yeah, look at that. You got a little bit of something, a little something of everything. A little West Coast, a little sour, a little the English, the Pilsner. And there's the tap list right here at
Balanced.
Meyers Lighthouse. It's a great spot, everybody out there. If you haven't been here yet, as many people always say, man, every time, the first time they come here, like, man, I didn't know this place was here. And it was an awesome spot. And I think a lot of people have been coming back. By the way, we will be on the porch again. Check us out on social media at Mike Gill Show, at BFA Live Sports, at Earnshaw Radio. And you can find out the next time we're on the porch. All right, everybody. We want to thank Mike from Myers for having us out here,
buddy.
This was an awesome time. Yeah. We enjoyed it. We'll have to possibly pop out for a Red October, right?
Yeah.
A little Red October.
No
Eagles, of course, we'll be doing a lot more on the porch stuff here. Ozzy, good to see you, man. Thanks for popping out with us.
Too, absolutely.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Kid.
Good to hear from you.
I love the tuxedo.
Social media, Alex, good job, man. And, of course, Dougie Fresh running all over the place, eating bonbons with Joe Wechter. What a jerk.
What a job.
Almighty. We want to thank one more time Dom from Squares and Fairs Pizza in Summers Point. That was the MVP of the day right there.
For sure.
The Squares and Fair Pizza was awesome. For Nuggets, I'm Mike Gill. This has been On the Porch live at Meyers Lighthouse in Ocean View. See you later, everybody.
See you guys.